flip a car. They didn't agree.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Welcome back to the Bhavcast. Today we're doing big things. We're watching the presidential debate 2024. Biden's out, Kamala's in, and I'm here with the dogs from another podcast. Please welcome Harley, Lacroix, and Brandon Anthony.
Well, Brandon Grant, but
Brandon Anthony on everything, you know.
Well, that's because some people don't need to look up my real name for certain things.
You know, low key in my heart, I felt like that was your middle name because it's like two first names.
Yeah,
but I didn't want to ask.
I mean,
it's
but
definitely my middle name. 'Cause I was like, if someone Googles me and they see something, I was trying to get an actual job at the moment. I was like, they won't look up Brandon Anthony. They'll look up Brandon Grant, and I'm like, no.
I feel that.
That's my way to hide a little bit.
I mean, at the same time, most black people have first and last names as first names. You know what I'm saying? So like,
that
it's the
didn't
same
make
shit.
any sense.
What do you mean?
Most black people have first and last names.
All right, English major. Damn, man, you knew what the fuck I was talking about. Everybody's last name is a first name who's black. Come on.
First name.
Shut up. You know what the fuck I was talking about.
No.
Your name is Brandon Anthony.
My name is Brandon Grant.
No, they don't know that.
Well, you do.
No, they don't.
Catch me on all platforms as Brandon. As I'm stunned, actually. So that's really
Okay, then. All
Most
right.
people didn't know my real name until I changed it on Instagram. Like, they're like, "Your name's Brandon." I was like, "Yeah." That's like 3 years ago.
To be honest, I didn't. When I first met you and saw you guys around, I just knew Harley and I'm stunned. Because I know people by like their gamer
Instagram,
tags.
first.
Gamer tags.
And then I slowly come around and I'm like, oh, okay, that's their name. Because I need to, we meet so many people. I need to meet you a couple times. You know?
No, that's true. That's very true. Like everyone thinks still like my last name is Davidson.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
I think I
Wait, it's not.
That's why there's a fucking no in my fucking Instagram name.
Oh, I thought your name was the Davidson.
The Davidson. I promise you, if I was Davidson, you would never see me in life.
I thought your name was Harley. No Davidson.
Yeah.
No Davidson.
No, just no Davidson.
No, you gotta say it like you gotta have an accent. You're
I'll put my accent
no
on there.
Davidson.
Be like, say, my name is Harley, no Davidson.
No Davidson, no Harley.
No Davidson.
You cannot drive the motorcycle.
No cycle, sir.
No stick shifting.
Hey,
it is okay. When you're tall and beautiful, you have a man drive for you.
you feel me?
All right, yo, what's happening in this debate right here? I have this little drinking game that the New York Post put out. Since Harley, you are actually drinking, here are the rules. The paper is right in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Brandon, you can play too. You just be super hydrated at the end, which
Facts.
I love.
I mean,
Piss gonna be
I
coming
would
out
play
clear.
with like the black label, but like not with beer.
Oh, I mean, I can.
I'm low carb right now.
Oh, I can.
Oh.
You wanna?
Okay.
Let me think about what I have to chase with, or you just want some
Well,
on the
I don't
rocks?
do chasers.
You want just some on the
No,
rocks?
you could just.
He don't
put it in
chase.
here After I finish this water.
Oh hell yeah!
But I say he don't chase. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm a bitch bull. I chase because I will die otherwise.
Hey, listen, man. We've all had accidents. You feel me? You know, it's all right. Hey, you gotta live. You gotta learn. You gotta know what type of stomach you got.
Yeah.
Like in college, I learned that I have an iron stomach, so like I could legit mix anything and not give a fuck. I just wake up the next day just like, let's do it again.
I love that.
When I recognized when I turned 30, I was like, damn, this is what hangovers feel like. I didn't get one until I was like 30, and I was like, damn. And then I started recognizing, like, yo, I've never thrown up from alcohol. I only shit. So it's like the next morning I'm like, oh, I got to shit.
Yeah, I definitely do that.
I've never, like, everybody's like, yeah, I threw up, but I've never in my life thrown up from alcohol.
Wow. I was a little bulimic, believe it or not. I would just, because, okay, I went to Penn State, and the whole thing is, like, you're just drinking. So if you're, like, on a Saturday and you tailgate from, like, maybe, like, 9 a.m. to, like, 1, then I'll just yak a little bit, take a nap, and then I'll start another party that day. You know?
You got a fucking rally, man.
Dude,
you got a fucking rally, yo. I was at I went to UConn, so dudes was telling me, fucking rally, bro. You better survive that shit.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, I just sometimes put my foot down. Like, you can't tell me me the rally if I'm passed the fuck out. You know.
At a certain point, you just gotta be like, my parents raised me with values, and they didn't say go out here and be alcoholic. I still gotta get a degree, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I like my liver a little bit.
Hey man, come on man, just drink some Powerade, some fucking water, you be all right. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, until you fucking shit more, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
My butthole is bleeding at this point.
Have you guys ever got bloody shits? I have had it once or twice from partying too much.
No.
Yeah.
No bloody
You should
shits.
stop drinking.
I did for a couple of days until it healed, and then I was back.
He was back, baby. He
back.
said, "Brown doo-doos."
That brown like me. If it's like that, we going.
You hear that? He's going.
That's nuts.
Hey, you know, you gotta embrace the color you are. You know, I don't hide from the things that are brown.
No, not at all. We
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Like caramel, chai, fucking your socks.
You feel me? Come
Yeah.
on, man.
I love that marijuana socks.
Marijuana socks.
Hi.
No, not yet. No, not yet.
There
but
she goes.
Okay, let's see what she's got to say here.
What she's got to say?
If we're one big Kamala Harris on the couch. They said Kamala ain't got no kids.
Look at us combined.
This is what they would look like. Indian, 2 blacks. And I'm Jamaican, so there you go. Covering all bases.
But and doesn't she have a? She's married to a white man. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So men.
16 Nobel laureates have described
We're her dads.
Her dad. Meanwhile, I'm trying to find anything to like play this game. Trump is too serious for me right now. Like,
Kamala look kind of alright. I'm not gonna hold you.
is her sister here?
I don't know. Her sister look good as hell.
Like, what's her sister's name again?
I don't know, but she called her big sister General.
Big sister.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
Many of those professors, the top professors, think my plan is a brilliant plan. It's a great plan. It's a plan that's going to bring up.
How many times is he gonna say plan?
As a country, it's going to make people want to be able to go and work and create jobs and create.
So I think right now they're talking about making jobs.
Okay.
See, the thing is, people gotta start asking Donald Trump. This is why they cut the mics off, because they didn't cut the mics off. She said, "Well, what's the plan?"
Biden's plan, and it's like 4 sentences.
Okay, if they say China, Russia, or Iran, that's a good one for us to drink on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Every time Trump says cackling Kamala,
Doesn't have a plan.
Mr. President, I do want to drill down on something you both brought up. The Vice President brought up your tariffs. You responded, and let's drill down on this because your plan is what she calls is essentially a national sales tax. Your proposal calls for tariffs, as you pointed out here, on foreign imports across the board.
San Francisco or California. I love that.
Tariffs up to 20% on goods coming into this country. As you know, many economists say that these tariffs at that level costs are then passed on to the consumer.
All right, 20% on goods coming into this country means 20% on everything China makes. That will make us all so fucking broke.
Fuck no.
You don't think so?
No. What I'm saying is like, why would we do that
I don't
as
know.
a country? Because like that's crazy to me. 20% on like everything like
he
that.
said China.
Oh, you did.
Well, that's one of our importers. You know what I mean?
No, that's one of our number one importers.
Yeah. Oh, he just said it?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it, Bob.
Said, dang it, Bobby.
Immediately cut the tariffs, but those tariffs are there 3.5 years now under their administration. We are going to take in billions of dollars.
If they agree on something, we have to finish our drinks.
Oh, I'm gonna just chug one. Oh, crack one.
Donald
quick.
Trump said he had no inflation, but he's the reason for the inflation.
Bacon or eggs or anything else. The people of our country are absolutely dying with what they've done. They've destroyed the economy. And all you have to do is look at a poll. The polls say 80%.
He got his teeth whitened.
I can't tell because my shit is like red.
I can't tell because like his eyes are like.
He's not as orange.
Well, that's because you have sunglasses on.
No. I pulled it down.
A number of the Trump tariffs in place. So how do you respond?
Well, let's be clear that the Trump administration resulted in a trade deficit, one of the highest we've
Did you know it's a public speaking thing to talk with your palms open to it, like the
To
audience.
make people feel comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable,
Yeah.
and it makes you surrender almost. It's like a,
Yeah.
you know.
Say,
what I mean?
To China
uh.
to help them improve and modernize their military.
China.
When policy about China should be in making
Is it all China or just when Trump says China?
Oh, wait, time out. It doesn't matter. We got Drake. She said China like 5 times.
focusing on relationships with our allies.
I'm gonna take a shit soon.
Big shit.
Yeah, that's the second switch is the fan. The third switch is a heater, so don't hit that one. You know, I don't know why they put a heater in the bathroom yet.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You might need it.
No, it's too much. Like I've tried it in the
Yeah.
winter time.
Yeah.
You know, you taking a shit, man. Oh, and the heater kicks in.
Damn.
Thanked President Xi for what
Or if you're taking a hot shower and you
Ah,
have the
yeah.
heater on, that's the
No,
real
yeah. I
problem.
was about to say, you
Well,
in the
no,
sauna.
because then you just
You in the
make
sauna.
shower a little bit, and then when you get out, you still warm.
Yeah.
Wintertime.
transparency about
See, I'm like, I use this thing called the Bhav's ball in the fucking shower. It's like an ice ball with fucking face wash in it, and I rub it on my face, and it's cold. You know, I love cold therapy. So
Okay.
You know, I like that you brand everything with your name. So I use the Bow's ball. I say that doesn't exist. Could you be realistic? That's not real. You just made that.
no, I have a
That's his own therapy.
yeah, I have 2 in my freezer right now.
Bow's balls.
ball.
Bow's balls.
Bob's balls,
If you
everybody.
want to, hey ladies, if you want to try a Bow's ball, go in his freezer or go in his pants. Two things could happen. One might be warmer than the other.
Damn, stole it right out.
The one in the freezer will make your skin beautiful, though.
Well, allegedly,
Are you about to say
they say that semen is a good skin.
cleanser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got great protein.
So they both are actually good for your skin.
And as a doctor, I'll prove that.
Oh shit, you could just sign that shit off. Go ahead. Come on, man. Right off the you don't even gotta go to the pharmacy. You can get it right from the source. Come on.
I know.
That's how they make a documentary about you.
Well, you know, there was a little black kid in like the South. He like posed as a doctor for like 5 or 6 years or something. And
What's
then
his doctor name?
His name is Love, Dr. Love. He actually is my favorite doctor in the world because he shows you that you have any ambition you want. He would do this thing called air therapy, where he would take care of you by doing nothing and saying the air would help you. And then he got arrested the
Amazing.
first time for the fraud, and then he got back out. He got arrested for fraud again because he tried to buy a Lamborghini with his grandma's information.
wow.
Yeah, I know everything about Dr. Love. He's one of my favorite doctors in the world.
Dude, I'm so glad you guys know what I'm talking about. It's
But,
like-
but at the same time, shout out to Dr. Love, man, because he's the only man who went to jail for something he was supposed to do. All right, he was trying to save the people. He got out. He was like, "I'm gonna save the people again."
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He actually did not do what he was supposed to. He's actually 19.
So what? Was he saving lives? Did anybody complain about Dr. Love?
Yeah, that's why he went to jail for fraud.
Oh well. Hey. Dr. Love, hey, I would have had my checkup with you, bro.
What
And
would
you would die.
what would you have him check? What kind? Would you let him give you a physical?
He
or-
like, doctor, I fucked this girl and now my dick is burning. He like, don't worry, my son. And put some air on your dick. Stay in front of the AC. Put your dick in front of the AC. It might stop burning. He gonna say, Mike, what you mean, Mike?
Might stop burning. I need 100% cures, baby. Nah, man, I don't know. That's a good question.
Real talk. I've never had chlamydia. Can you guys believe that?
I mean, I've never had it either.
Oh hell yeah, dude! When I tell people that, they're like, "What? Have you had it?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You look like a dude that's had it.
I've had chlamydia. I've had glaucoma.
Glaucoma.
No, that's not it. What's
That's
it
an eye
called?
disease.
Gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea. That's what it is. Gonorrhea.
I've had glaucoma.
That is in the eye, buddy.
Yeah. But yeah, I've had those too. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
all.
Well, I'm happy you're clean, Brandon. That's
Yeah.
a good bill of health, brother.
Wow.
We're lucky.
I'm clean too, guys.
I know, but you're tainted.
Dirty dick ass nigga.
It wasn't my fault.
Hey, no, you're a victim.
Yeah, I'm a victim. How about you pray for me? Huh? I was in there. I'm thinking like the coast is clear. I come out, my shit just banged up.
You know what's funny, right? I was
I don't know. Where you go? Where
having
you
a conversation with somebody yesterday.
Yeah.
And they were telling me they had sex with a girl, and mid sex, like he's like I'm like probably 13 strokes in, and he said the girl goes, "When's the last time you had sex?" Mid sex, and I was like, "Well, why would she?" He said all of a sudden he started getting paranoid, and I said to him like, "Well, whatever happened has already happened. You're 13 strokes in. Whatever disease you need to give her, she's had it now. At this point,
Yeah.
you burning. You might as well keep the burn going until the burn's done."
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Gotta take a shit.
Good luck in there.
I'm sitting here like I just want to know what happens next now.
Well,
Was he burning? Was she burning? Are y'all both burning? Can you? All right.
the very last one.
to make sure if I
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you can,
He's
you
got
can throw
high
that
iron.
on the, like the ground.
He's got high iron and shit, so he might sweat.
Yeah.
But like a question for you, since
Yeah,
you like
go
you're a
ahead,
doctor
brother.
and everything like that,
No,
like
just-
just us and shit like that. Let's talk shit about him.
How you gonna poop during the podcast?
His fucking fat ass got fucking shit and shit. But like, can you? All right, so if y'all both have something, right?
Yeah.
Can you give it to each other, or do they cancel out?
no, it just makes it twice as strong.
So this concoction is like, all right, we're about to fuse together on some Dragon Ball Z shit. We're about to create a whole new disease, and y'all both have it now.
Of course. Of course. And it like comes out like a slime.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They just pull out and be like, ooh, this is nasty. Let's keep going.
It's too much. If it's like you know when they came out with fire and ice condoms?
Yeah.
It's like you are making that.
Ooh.
You guys are making that from scratch.
Ew.
This is getting too much.
Have you used that shit before? The fire and ice before? Because I'm just like, why would I want icy hot on my dick?
Yeah.
You know?
No, I know like one dude that used it back when it first came out, and he wasn't very happy with the reviews. And I'm not really happy with condoms just in general, so I was like, I'm not really happy with that review. So, so I was like, nah, I don't need to do it. You know, I just fucking rock the ones I'd be rocking. You know, those ultra ribbed.
Ultra ribbed. You know what I'm saying? You about to be
Just giving her some texture.
some straight texture. I like that, man.
Yeah, you know. And if you think about 13 strokes in, and why is she asking you that? You know?
Exactly. You already in it.
Yeah.
Y'all was butt ass naked. You could have asked then. You could have asked before the clothes came off.
Was he hitting it too good? I thought I didn't even relate it to like an STD.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was like fucking too good or fucking too bad. And she was like, "When was the last time you fucked?" You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
That's what I was thinking.
That's straight true. I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking STD off the bat because like as a girl, you know, I'm not speaking for the women, so don't hate me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't y'all hate me out there. But I'm just sitting here thinking to myself like, yo, why would you ask that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you pick now? Like, I'm already in it. We in it.
Yeah.
You know, you turned on. You know, my dick's hard. Now I got second guess everything. Like, when was the last time you had sex? Because that's such a loaded question. Because now it's like, all right, if I say like the actual date was probably like maybe 5 days ago. What are you gonna stop me? Or
Yeah,
if I say like 5 months ago, it's like, are we gonna keep going? Like, you know, am I an honest guy to you? Like, I don't know.
Well, my problem also is like sometimes if I start thinking about other things, I get soft. You know, I can only really think about sexy time.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think about anything else.
Don't derail me now.
I can't. Do you like? Do you have like TVs on like when you have sex or anything like that? Is there anything like music in the background?
Well, to be honest, if I have sex out here, maybe there'll be some music or TV.
Mm-hmm.
But in the back room, I don't have a TV. You know, so
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna put something on my phone.
Yeah. It's like my phone, bitch.
Back there, it's acapella.
Acapella. He said we hear is the slaps. It's just the slaps.
I'm not like too abusive. I'm like, just whatever's happening.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Like, I don't really even like choking a bitch, unless they ask.
No, come on, man. Come on, Wayne Brady. You don't want to? Come on, man.
Do you like it? I mean, I feel like I just recently even learned Like one of my like 3 girlfriends ago or whatever, girls. I was choking her because she enjoyed it. And she was like, "Don't press on it like this way. Like imagine like you're holding a pipe, and like literally like suffocate it."
Like stuff.
And I
Yeah.
was like, "You girls want to die."
They do. They really do. They want to die. I'm sitting here like, yo, listen, because look at my fucking hands.
I know.
Support reinstating the protection of Roe v. Wade.
I just died.
You need a Heimlich maneuver.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, look at my fucking hands, bro.
I know. Here,
Girls be
choke
at-
me a little bit.
It's a little bit just like, ah! Like, yeah, like, why would I want to do that?
I
Girls
have
be
a
out here be
boner
like,
now.
go. It's like, oh, this is what Harley chokes? Oh my God.
No wonder they want it so much. You know, some people say, Bob, you're borderline kind of gay. And I just let a dude choke me on the Bobcast. Check. No homo. No
I was
homo.
about to say no homo, man.
No
No homo. No homo.
What is
Any-
Kamala, what are you saying? I love how we're doing this, but we're so bad at paying attention to
We
it.
are. Oh shit! This is if the candidate wags their finger at the other. Oh shit!
yeah.
Oh, I need that. I need.
Cheers.
Hold on,
Go
let me open this shit up.
People of America have not, the majority of Americans have the right to make decisions.
Thank you.
And that is why
You said that's a bad bathroom.
No, respectable.
Here, say it into the mic so my mom can hear.
states both
Very respectable bathroom. A lot of people don't recognize like what the importance of a squatty potty will do, and I was like, "Oh, this is like my toilet." Except he didn't have a bidet, but
Nah, see, the thing is, if I have a bidet,
Oh,
real
shit.
talk, Brandon.
Oh, you fucking sunk. This nigga went to the sunken place.
oh shit, I gotta just pull myself up a little bit. I'm about to take my wallet out. I'm all uneven. I'm like, all right, let's put this right here real quick.
I tried to take my dogs out for that one.
Ooh, here we go. Oh shit, she about to, you know what I'm saying, rub the, you know what I mean?
No, I don't think she's about that life, but
We don't know, man,
But
because
if
this is for free.
Yeah, this
She's
is
getting
for-
this shit for free. Listen,
if I had a bidet, I'd be on the toilet. I wouldn't even leave. You know what I mean? But that's why I have the dude wipe, so at least I can get a clean asshole and then move on.
Donald Trump has to stop saying you can get abortions after birth. That is called murder.
wait, what?
He says that?
He just said it.
Oh.
You can't say that.
He just said they're probably getting it after the baby's born.
No,
It's
that's
not possible.
That's death. That's murder.
Yeah, that I agree.
It's not an abortion.
That would be death.
Do women still put like babies in trash cans still?
Well, not since Tupac.
I mean,
Not since Brenda.
there was a video that circulated on TikTok maybe a year or 2 years ago. It was this girl was drunk. She went to a hospital for a DUI or something, or she went to go give birth, but she did something, but she killed the baby and put it in a trash can somewhere in the hospital, and then she like went back to her bed, and because she was drunk, like she did this. And I think she was like there for a DUI or something. The whole thing was very bad.
That's
And-
terrible.
Yeah, but like,
I think we need to go back to like if you're trying to abandon your kid, right? I think we need to go back to the good old days where like people would just take their babies, put them in a bassinet, and then take them directly to the fire station because for some reason firefighters know what to do with babies. You know, it's never made any sense. It's like, oh, we're gonna give it to the people that go down the pole, but the people that go down the pole and save people,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the people that go down the pole and shake their ass a little bit. I
I bet-
think they might know what to do
I was
with the
about to
baby.
say,
more.
I'm about to say, I give a baby to a stripper, but like, go ahead, take care of that.
I'm
real
like,
quick.
I know you got kids at home. I saw that scar.
That C-section, baby.
when I did this motion, I think what I was trying to say was they throw the babies into the fire. That's why you give it to the firefighters.
So, Kamala Harris.
You see, I was like, oh wow, because there was two things I could have did with that. I was gonna sit here through the fire.
So then the comedy is kind of dark.
Come on, man. I need to re-up on my like dark comedy
No,
anyway. Like I need like a side pocket for dark comedy.
One
you know?
day at Jester, forget which old comedian it was, an old dude, right? and he came up to me. He was like, I just did like a freestyle set because Harley made me go up for no reason. And I did a freestyle set, and it worked out. And dude comes up to me and said, "Ooh, dark." And I was in my head like, oh, my jokes? Walked to a black guy, the white man said, "Ooh, dark." It's crazy.
Yo, that's funny.
Like, ooh, white.
Or you could say like light.
White.
Ooh, dark. What do you mean by that, sir?
Trans.
Translucent, but I never finished it.
Ooh, dark. Ooh, trans. Wait, what?
What? Wait, what?
People don't go to her rallies. There's no reason to go.
Oh, I love. Okay, rally talk. Okay.
Here we go. He talking shit now. Here we go. This is who I wanted to see. This is the guy I wanted to see. People don't go to her rallies. Oh yeah.
Look at Kamala fake smile.
Come on, looking calm. All right, I'm gonna hold you.
What's in that water? No, I'm playing Kamala. Kamala's cool.
Don't be hating on black women,
Me?
Blendian women, black and Indian.
Let's say Blendy.
What to you guys? What is the since you guys are black? What is the best mix with black for a woman, in your opinion?
Black and black.
Okay, beyond that, let's go.
Black and black.
Let's go beyond that one step. Interracial love makes
black
DNA
and Spanish.
strong.
I was about to say.
I love that.
I was about to say yeah, either Afro Latina or like Blasian.
Yeah.
I like me a nice Blasian.
I like a good Blasian.
Yeah.
Blasian, yeah.
I'd say India Latinas are nice and
Never seen that ever.
I've seen,
I don't think I've ever seen an Indian mix except for like when they be like, "I'm Native American." I'd be like, "You're a liar," because I don't believe that you're Native American.
I've seen a handful.
I've seen like a couple mixes.
I've
I was shocked. I was like, damn, man. Because like I'm sitting here like I can't guess what you are.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, you know, Pakistani, and then it'd be like Italian. I was like, what? What?
Pakistan time.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to go back to your bathroom real quick. Wow, it was just such a pleasant bathroom. I mean, he does put his toilet paper on like a psychopath.
What do you mean? The wrong way?
He put it on this way where it comes under.
It comes
I
under?
don't actually really think about it too much. I just put it on and
But remember the dude wipes? I never seen someone actually have dude wipes, and I was like, oh word, someone actually has dude wipes.
yeah, because I
Yeah.
don't have a bidet.
Yeah, but no, I've seen just regular like flushable wipes, but not dude wipes, and I was like, dude, I was like, cool mint. I was like, oh, he's about to get his ass ate. That's why he got cool mint. He like, bitch is about to start eating his ass. Like, ooh, my breath smells good.
My breath smells good at the eating ass. It's hilarious.
Ooh, shit. Then she said, ooh, this shit is different.
She goes from the dick to the ass for a breath freshening, dude.
That is wild, yo. Oh
People
my
start
god.
talking to that girl, like, she's like, what'd you just do? Eat some ass? Like, your breath don't smell like it. They're like, dude wipes.
Right.
Dude,
Dude wipes.
I'm making a commercial for that, dude.
Nah, yo.
I want to like one of my dream jobs on top of like comedy and like voiceover shit is like infomercials, like acting in like commercials and shit. Like, you know that guy that did like that like
the scrub
rag,
shit.
the rag basically.
Yeah.
Sham Wow.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, the
His
scrub
name
shit.
was Bob.
He's dead now.
Yeah, he passed
Something
away.
like I would just like to do commercials like that and just sell Bhav products, like the Bhav ball. Like, have you been ugly? Wipe this ball on your face. You know.
Just see it. Just see
I
it.
feel like you should just change the name a little bit.
Nah, man. He's got to come up to the camera and be like, listen, man. Here we go. We got the Bob ball right here.
No,
listen,
no,
you
no.
know, rub it on your face.
Bob
You're missing out.
balls.
It's like, do you like balls? Do you like looking beautiful? Well, do I have something for your face? The Bhav ball. You can get one in warm or cold. I suggest the cold if you're purchasing. The warm, you have to hit me up on a private line.
Well, you know, the Bhav ball is also not just good for your face, but your body. You can rub it all over.
All over your body.
You can rub balls all over your body. Do you
Oh,
like
for
balls?
$19.99.
And real talk, we're gonna have a set for women too. They're gonna be pink, and they're fucking gonna be a little cheaper. Than the
Do you
men.
like pink balls?
I bet you didn't.
Well,
know.
guess what about pink balls? They're not just for white people.
Also comes in blue.
Also comes in blue. Those are the fieldest.
Nah, dude. At Body by Bob, all of our balls are not blue because we all always be nutting. Okay.
We sold out of everything. Guess what we got? Nothing.
Nothing. We sold out of everything. We got nothing.
I'm glad you guys kind of got that.
No, we got you. We got you.
All right, dog. What is happening with our country? You know, this is happening in Philadelphia, just like about 2, 3, 4 blocks.
Where's it
away.
happening at?
At the convention center.
That's why someone was like, yeah, you don't want to drive into the city. I was like, wow.
Oh, so yeah, because I was coming from Ambler. I was like, it was telling me it was gonna be traffic and shit like that. I ain't hit no traffic whatsoever, but I was like,
I didn't
what's
really hit
going on?
traffic either. I just hit a little. I was on Lincoln Drive, and there was just two slow ass people, and I couldn't go around them. I was like, they're too slow next to each other.
I hate that shit, yo. When it's and they're like legit right next to
The
each
two
other.
niggas that want to just do the speed limit in a 2-lane road.
Hey, they're both high, dude. They're high and vibing.
Just vibing, just cruising.
I can really feel where you said like this.
Cruise.
Yo, now-
Venezuela.
Yeah, your crack has to go right in the middle. Yeah, that's where my.
Yeah, I was like, all right, I'm trying to like.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I
That's
said,
where-
he gave you instructions.
That's where my boy Coop Daddy broke it, man. His big ass. I was like, this is a little Indian man's couch, you know? I was like, Coop, you can't just be flopping down on it.
You gotta get like a. You gotta get. Like,
I know. I gotta fucking put a stud down there, and you know, as an engineer, I know, but I actually just use the floor. I like really. I only really use this couch when we're filming the Bhavcast.
yeah, I'm trying to get a new couch, so I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, my couch, I feel like it's been. It needs to look better for the pod soon. Soon you'll see a new podcast.
Oh, we got a drink. He said migrant crime. He said it.
He said what?
Migrant crime.
Overall violent crime is actually coming down in this country.
And they said violent crime.
Oh, that's another one.
Yeah.
Shit.
The worst cities. They didn't include the cities with
Would you love some of this Black Label?
Yeah. One more seven. Whatever.
Yeah, take your time, dude. I just. And if you want some ice, I can get some, dude.
I know.
You don't like. This is a place of being comfortable.
Yeah, I'm being fine.
Okay, all right.
Ooh, Kamala, she out here being shady. Somebody.
Once
who's
she
coming-
starts smiling, you know it's a wrap.
Yeah.
She said somebody coming from somebody who's been prosecuted.
Oh, she talking about sexual assault.
And his own criminal sentencing. And let's be clear, where each person stands on the issue of what is important about respect for the rule of law and respect for law
You
enforcement.
can like just keep that on the ground over there.
I got you.
Yeah.
Federal law enforcement, 45,000 agents. Get this, on the day after he was arraigned on 34 felony counts.
34, because he's a fucking loser.
You should have had 35.
It's important that we
Or were we not going in that direction? Like, was it not enough felony? Is that what we were going?
I don't think like losing to 35 cases is crazy.
He's a fucking loser.
Hey, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I saw this guy. I was watching Kill Tony last night. He's like, I've been arrested but never incarcerated, and that's the best way I can always put now. And now I know how to say like my criminal record. You know, like I've been arrested a couple of times but never incarcerated. When I look at Donnie getting 34 felonies, I'm like, wow, how did you do it and get away?
Well, in Pennsylvania, if you get what's it called? What's that shit called? Something where you can write everything off your record. Like, so technically, I've never been anything.
You
Oh, like
'cause you-
expungement?
Yeah, I
No,
was about to
it
say-
was like an expungement, but you have to do like a program and it expunges everything.
everything.
ARD, that's what it is.
Oh,
ARD.
Yeah, the same thing that niggas type every time when
I
they
was
say,
about to
all
say,
right.
isn't that
Art?
art?
Yeah. Yeah.
I said that like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, so basically, that's all we're doing is.
We're just being art.
well, you know, the thing is with that, it's like if the FBI or like the CIA ever looks up your criminal record, like that shit is still there.
Well, yes, but it does. I'm never doing anything the CIA has to do anything for.
Yeah, I know, like getting jobs and shit. Like when I get something
Yeah.
expunged, you know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
yeah, well, yeah. Jobs don't see it. So
I know. I know the importance of it. I just, but it's
And
never.
in reality, my goal is to never work for anybody ever again, except for myself, and like building a production company altogether. So
What is the whole of your production company called? Or have you started that?
1528 Production House.
And what does that mean to you?
1528 is my address, and I was like, I needed a name that was as perfect as A24. So when you see it, you're like, what did they create? Before you even like, that's the same reason the podcast name is Yep Another Podcast.
Yeah.
Because once you hear the name, it's like, I'll listen to that. What's it about? And I say nothing, and they go, well, I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
And then people always ask me, like, whenever I talk to a girl, I'm dating a girl, whatever. So what was your podcast about today? My honest answer is I have no clue.
Yeah.
I honestly just leave it all on the floor, and I only know what happened on the pod when I go back to edit it. And when I go back to edit it, it's only to edit clips, really.
Yeah. Dude, brother.
I'm literally exporting the pod that came out today. The videos will drop tomorrow, and I'm exporting it right now. By the time I get to the crib, it'll be uploaded and then out tomorrow morning.
I love that. Right now, I have one that was supposed to drop today, Lauren Ellis. But I don't know, for sometimes it takes like YouTube like 10 hours to upload sometimes for me.
Gotta get your Wi-Fi up.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah,
is?
it's your Wi-Fi.
Jesus
Mine should be
Christ.
uploaded in 15 minutes.
Oh,
And
well,
I'm-
like how long is like 90 minutes, right? You're saying like an episode is?
Well,
just about-
it varies. Sometimes our episodes. Lately, we've been doing nice little, not as long episodes. Sometimes it'd be like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Right.
One time we just did like a 3-hour pod for no reason.
I was kind of like taking an average because I went through YouTube yesterday.
Yeah.
I was kind of like looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so some are short, some are long. Like,
Yeah,
kind of like me too. Like
yeah.
I've done like some 4 or 5 hour ones and then some like 45-minute ones.
Yeah.
You know?
It all varies, and it depends on like, if I'm not lazy, I have someone do a live editing, like multiple camera.
Yeah.
But if it's like laziness, it's like one cam, and then that's the easiest. I just color it, and then
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, real talk. I didn't go to school for any of this, right? I went to school for engineering.
Yeah.
And then so I learned over.
well, I went for engineering too, but audio engineering.
Oh yeah. I mean, I went to like
Oh my god.
But like, so I learned all these skills. Like, I made this cartoon called Jewel Boy, so I learned all the fucking Adobe suite, right? And then I kind of learned how to like the learning curve of editing the podcast was tough for me because I did it high the whole time. And when I started, I filmed like 40 episodes and like just a 4-month long bender. And then like I was like, I'm gonna sit down and edit all these. And I didn't realize what I did to myself. And I was editing 3 at one time. I don't even know why I was doing this like this. Every time I discovered one mistake, I had to go back and fix it through everything. And dude,
You gotta let all your mistakes just happen. Honestly, what for me, I learned how to edit video on like iMovie.
Yeah.
But it was only because like I was rapping at the time like years ago, and then like my friend was like, "Yo, I can't edit this video for you," and I was like, "Shit, I'm trying to get it done." So I was like, "All right, cool." I edited it, and I was like, "Yo, this video, all right?" He's like, "Yeah, it's actually pretty good." I said, "All right, cool." And then I was like, "All right, it was cool. It worked out." And then he was like, "Okay, next thing we gotta do." I was like, then years later, I was like, "All right, I'm gonna do a podcast," and I've already been audio engineer, so I've been engineering for 10 years now, right?
Yeah. Like,
So I'm like, all
right
right,
up your
cool.
alley.
Audio, I was like, audio is easy. I'm about to just do this video, and then make sure I have clips and everything for this pod, and then so I was like, all right, I came with the pod, and then
Yeah, dude. I mean, it just took me a little bit because it was all new to me.
Yeah.
And I was like learning it stoned, and like, but you're also learning like YouTube and like how to fucking upload shit there.
Yeah.
And creative writing, and then fucking making thumbnails, and you're like, oh my fuck it. Like, I just wanted to do stand up. That's it, at the beginning of all
I
this.
feel honestly, the one thing I can say is once from knowing how to be an audio engineer, all editing is the same exact thing.
Yeah. Once you get in the timeline.
It's like once you learn how to like audio engineer, like, because I think that's probably that and video are like the most extensive.
Mm-hmm.
Once you can do that, you can do everything else. Like editing pictures is just layers.
Yeah.
The same way you layer a video.
Yeah.
Same way you layer audio. Same way
Yeah.
the same except like you just have your talent is like for audio. You have to have good ears.
Yeah. It's like all. I mean, I think like sometimes with audio, like sometimes like I made the intro to the Bhav cast, and I had to use Audition, right? And there was a little bit of blending between like some of the sounds, but like I don't do that anymore. Or, like when I did Jewel Boy, there were a couple scenes where I had to like blend or do some shit in fucking audition.
That's why I started off originally. Like in high school, I used Adobe Audition, like the first like Adobe auditions.
Yeah.
And like
Ooh.
they were like not even close to the same how everything is now.
I was about to say, yeah.
So when I went to
you
school for it was like different.
I was about to say that was a tough time right there.
Yeah.
What
the
did
first
you go to school for?
I went to school for communications and human developmental family studies because actually I wanted to
I
go
just
to
found
school.
it out right now. I've known Harley for a while
I actually wanted to go to school for drama, but the reason why I couldn't do drama at my school
because your parents are Haitian. Yep.
no,
Are
not,
you
not
gay?
even-
I knew that. That's why I was like, oh yeah. It's like when my mom was like, yeah, what are you gonna go to school for? I was like, audio engineering. She's like, why? I was like, she's like, you should know you could do all this other stuff. I said, well, my goal is to do this. I only went because I was making music, and I was like, I'm not paying anybody to mix my songs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this myself. That's how I took acting classes in
Fucking
school.
do it
It makes,
myself.
it makes sense. It makes sense. But the reason why I couldn't do drama is because it was it conflicted with my track schedule. So like both were like high demand when it came to scheduling. So like the dean of drama, she was like, all right, so you really have two choices. You either could just do track or you could do drama, but you can't do both at the same time because it's just impossible. So
You know what? That's a Debbie Downer. That is someone who can't I'm an engineer and you can plan for that shit.
yeah.
Yo, dude, like that is like an art lady's brain right there. She's like, oh, there's possibly no way you can be two-minded. You know, you could do a third and a fourth thing, my friend.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, yo,
Yeah.
like I could have definitely did this, you know. But like, if you're gonna give me ultimatum, I'm gonna go with the shit that's paying me to be here at this school. So you know,
I feel that.
you know, fuck you right now.
And you won, dude. I saw a picture with you with a big trophy. What did
Oh,
you
yeah.
win, dude?
We won our conference championships.
But like in running or high jump, because I saw both little activities.
So it's like a team, like a full team thing. So like when it comes to like our actual conference, so at first we was in the Big East when I first got there freshman year. We won Big East and everything like that. So we won that my freshman year,
You play
sophomore
against
year.
Penn State?
She said borders
Yeah.
are. Sorry.
Oh god.
She's embarrassed by the border. In fact, she said at the beginning,
2 times.
you're not talking about the border yet. That's because she knows what a bad job they've done.
Love that.
So we
You
won.
beat Penn Staters, huh?
We have.
Penn State was slightly my rival, so I understand.
Yeah. And at
Good
the
old
same
Temple.
Let's say at the same
no,
time.
we're not rivals, dude.
That's what you guys.
Wait, you go first because you beat us.
I was about to say, listen,
we beat
man,
you in football twice.
had to smack Penn State real quick. Definitely had to smack
I
them
don't
because
like
they never.
disrespect.
Hey, listen, man, y'all little city school, man. They little big time over there.
Well, fuck y'all.
What's fuck me for? I mean, we smacked y'all too, but I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah,
Shit.
Temple got homeless people, dude.
Penn State has Jerry Sandusky.
Yeah, man. I knew that was coming.
Damn, I forgot about him.
Yeah, at least we left the little boys alone.
I forgot about
Yeah,
him.
you're right.
Damn.
Yeah. And I love homeless people. I don't know why I just keep talking. I don't know.
It's like, damn, let me fix that. I was like, no.
You know, I've never ignored a homeless person my whole life. If they say like, "Hey," I always say "Hey" back, and then
Yeah.
I let them be like, "Can I have $1?" And I'm like, "I have none." And then they'll be like, "Fuck you," you know, like.
Yeah, all right, it's fuck me then, bro.
No,
I'm gonna still go purchase my shit though.
Yeah,
I
no.
just got a car, baby.
I love it because, like, I mean, there's always a homeless guy that stands outside 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah,
He knows
yeah.
every day I walk in there, he's like, cash. I'm like, I don't got, and I walk out candy every day.
It's like every fucking day. You never have cash, but you got candy.
But he's very inconsiderate because we have a back door to
Yeah.
the building, and you open it from the inside, and he'll lay against the door on the outside.
The homeless guy?
Yeah, and like then you'll open it, and then he'll be like, "What the fuck?" And it's like, I'll be like, "Oh," I always say I'm sorry, but in reality, I want to be like, "Brother, why are you like lay 1 foot to the right, and you."
You don't got.
Well, sometimes you gotta just tell a homeless person, just fucking get out my way. And the reason I say this is because one time my friend, I tell the story all the time. One time my friend went and gave a homeless person a donut, right? And the homeless person said, I can't fucking eat this shit. and he looked at another homeless person. Hey, can you eat this shit? Cause he's like, you can't be fucking. You could have just not ate it. You could have gave it to somebody else. But he was like, I'm just gonna be like, do something out of kindness of my heart. This nigga look hungry. And he say he wanted food. I walked over to Dunkin' Donuts. I was just saw him from afar. I got him some food. Saying to me, I can't eat this shit. I have diabetes. How do I know you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do something nice. Beggars can't be choosers, and that's where it comes from.
Facts.
So if you gonna tell me you can't eat this shit, well, guess what? I hope she can eat this shit.
Yeah.
Cause fuck you. Because I'm just trying to be nice. I don't have to do anything for you.
I love how his excuse was like, I got diabetes. Like, motherfucker, like, this shit ain't gonna kill you right now. When was the last time you ate?
I'm not gonna lie to you, sir. I'm pretty sure your sugars is low.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you need this more than your diabetes, okay? Come on, bro.
Yeah, dude. Last time I saw a doctor, he said, "Hey, brother, you might have a chance of high blood sugar. That might lead to diabetes." And I never saw a doctor since. I don't accept that type of propaganda from nobody.
He's like, I'll just hop on the Zemp.
Dude, I'm healthy enough, dude. I'm like, you telling me I have high blood sugar because I consume candy at an unbelievable rate? I don't know about this. I'm a doctor too, brother. I drink water. You know?
I'm hydrated.
Yeah.
Bitch.
And that's sugar's enemy.
Water.
Apparently.
I mean,
I don't know.
He just dropping names. None of them on here. I'm mad as shit right now.
To be honest, Bhav, I have to ask myself a question. Bhav, did you really think you were going to watch this debate when you have these guys here?
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I was gonna watch this at all. I'm just here for the game now.
I forgot it was coming on till you said that. And also none of my shows come on till tomorrow and the day after, so I probably was gonna just like work out a little bit. Because I didn't go to the gym this morning, so I was like, all right. Yeah.
Well, I know like Harley does that open mic on Wednesdays, and then
It's done now.
It's done now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
Saturdays
we
now.
on Saturdays now.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Yeah, that's
what it
yeah,
is
that's
now?
what that is.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought that was just an added one.
No.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I wanted to come to that last Saturday, but I got.
Come this Saturday.
I think
Or come next Saturday.
that one might be the case.
All right. Yep. There you go.
Next Saturday, you said?
Next Saturday.
Next
every
Saturday is
Saturday.
what's it called, isn't it?
Well, I'll figure that out when it gets there.
Yeah.
When it's Casa there.
I mean, he don't start till like 8:30, 9 o'clock anyway. He'll be all
You
right.
gonna do the open mic before the Casa?
He can get spicy. I mean, I still got Claudia.
At the same place? If it rains.
Oh, what? Yeah. I forgot. It's right there. So yeah, he has to do it.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to do it anyway. He's right there. He's using it there in the same location.
I'm confused.
So
Casa Duran's at the same location as the open mic.
Who does?
Casa Duran.
Casa Duran. So like our open mic is
Yeah.
at the same location he's gonna throw Casa Duran at because the owner's like
yeah.
But like we have outside and inside access.
Mm.
So if it's a good day, we'll just do like we did on this past Saturday, the open mic outside.
I don't know why it was so hard for me to understand Casa Duran. First of all, but I think if you, I don't think you should do both at once. I think it's gonna.
See the thing?
Conflict.
Yeah, I think you should just let all the opportunity to go to Casa Duran when it's there.
I
Well,
think what
it's 2 comedy shows that day, so.
Yeah. Was it back to
Savion has one too that day.
he does.
Crash Out Comedy.
He'll have Crash Out Comedy. But that's gonna be where's that at? South Philly?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think it's like an open mic. It's like a little like
I think to be honest
Open
with you,
mic can take a day off.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, dude,
and if he does, I'm fine with that too.
Yeah.
Like I don't really give a fuck.
I have really no input on this. It's just what I think would be the less exhausting of the options. Like, because you got to just think about like the average Joe there. Like, if you're like a comedy fan, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to watch Casa Duran. Oh, I also want to watch this open mic because my friend's there. But oh, this is a real show. Oh, but my friend's over here.
You know what Donald Trump reminds me of?
Who?
Drake when he dropped the Heart Part 6 when he's trying to explain himself too much. He's like, no, I'm not a pedophile.
Is that what he's going in on right now?
What do you?
a nation in decline, and they
David, what's this?
He
Whenever the
literally-
camera, we got drink.
He literally
We got a
did
drink.
say. He literally did say he lost by a whisker.
Oh, he said that?
Donald Trump is possibly the greatest liar I've ever seen.
I don't know. There's somebody else better.
Who did he? Oh, sorry.
Yo, he's crazy. You know, I think now I'm always wearisome of anyone that exhibits any facial features of alcohol fetal syndrome. You know, isn't that what his face? Someone on the internet said his face looks like his
I've
mom
never
drank.
Heard. This is the first time I ever heard.
Yeah, I
this.
ever heard
I'm so,
that first
I'm
time.
So I am so intrigued right now. I'm so intrigued.
So it's just okay. Someone said that on the internet. His face looks like alcohol fetal syndrome.
Okay.
As a grown man.
Okay.
And then I just took it on my own accords to be like, if anyone's face looks like that, I don't really want to trust them.
Okay, respectable. Because it's like, why the fuck, as an adult, do you have that face?
Well, it's
Okay.
no, they're a victim of the face because their mom drank.
I think it's certain faces that Diddy makes though, because usually he doesn't look like that. But now every picture they post of him is like,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
every picture they put up of him now, he looks sweaty, and he looks like his eyes are red from drinking too much.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
The marketing on Diddy is too far.
Come on, man.
And he could literally be like in the middle of blinking his eyes or something, but like the picture is just
just
taken
droopy,
already.
man. He's just so droopy in the face.
And his head looks like real like thin now, and his top of his head looks real big.
big as shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He looked like a light bulb.
And I'm
you
like,
know?
he never looked like that before, unless I'm just tripping.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutron ass head.
We just had our world leaders.
Oh, yeah.
Corbin, one of the most respected men. They call him a strong man. He's a tough.
Nobody,
strong man.
Yo, that's the thing. Nobody ever says this stuff. They call him this.
Blowing up. 3 years ago it wasn't. Why is it blowing up? He said because you need Trump back as president.
Who
He
said
never
that?
said that, yo.
Shit, China was afraid. Yeah,
The
we
thing is,
drinking.
that's my favorite thing. Nobody's ever said the things that he said.
I love it, though.
He said Russia was afraid of him.
Yeah, no, he
Let me tell you something.
we
Every
drinking
woman in
again?
the world has said, Brandon, greatest lover I've ever had. They said, oh my gosh, nobody can love a woman the same way Brandon has. He's just so fucking good at loving women. Oh my gosh. They said, oh my god, his penis is the size of his right leg. And it's just like, oh my gosh, you see socks, and sometimes you see a little bulge in the socks because penis is on the side of his sock. Because, oh my god, that's what they all say. They all say it.
Who would lie? Who would lie this much for you? Who's talking?
They say that all the time.
I heard it.
They say it all the time.
No, I watched
I'm
a
gonna
video
tell you.
earlier, and then someone was like, Joe Biden said that X, Y, and Z, and da-da-da-da-da-da. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, Donald Trump said that. And they're like, oh, well, like, you know, Trump, the way he thinks, but before, like, you know, Joe Biden got dementia. He's crazy. And they said, oh, sorry, Donald Trump said this. Oh, no. Well, he meant, the way he meant there, you know, he was playing. I'm like, yo, that's grade A dick riding if I ever heard seen it. Like, I've never seen dick riding harder than people that ride Trump's dick. And it's a little dick to ride on.
Hey, bro.
He's not Brandon with the leg long dick.
No, of course not. He can't be. But guess what?
I be fucking bitches like, my leg right here.
But the promotion for your dick is crazy right now.
If
Trump can do it, why can't I?
yeah. But if Trump
Because he's
ties-
a liar.
So am I.
Got him. Got him. I need you to
Or
clip
am I
that.
lying about
No. It's too late.
Lying about lying.
Clip it. Got him.
It's my truth and I'm sticking to it.
Nope. You are a liar though.
just as
This is like the eyes of a liar. That nigga
You
look
blink
he
like
lying.
10 times.
That nigga look like he lying. He got red glasses on. The devil.
Nah, I'm the devil.
Oh, look at this. He look like fucking
Lil
what's that
Nas
nigga
X.
name? Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown. Hey, listen, man.
You said he look like Lil Nas X. You
That's
said the
crazy.
nigga look gay as hell.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
because he said Red Devil.
Nigga, he said you look like pause. Nigga look like he said you look like hey.
Bob, that's fucked up, man.
I'm sorry.
No. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. He's just trying to pivot everything to this way
Nigga, he
because
said
he's
you
a
look like
fucking
you
liar. And you're a liar.
How do I?
He said you look like you about to take your horse to the Old Town Road and slide till you can't no more.
And slides that I can't no more. But hey, listen, the bitches will still slide.
Or when niggas little nonsense.
They won't.
Harley rides a cowgirl.
Yo, you say you ride a reverse cowgirl.
It's impossible because they still ride the Davidson.
But I thought it was no Davidson.
Is it? No, we'll never know. What's his last name, really? Who am I?
Lacroix.
It's actually Lacroix.
You know, all day I was really fucking. I was really. It was tough in my head. Lacroix. I was like Lacroix. The thing is, I'm so like
Lacroix.
Lacroix.
Yep, 4th grade. Some girl fucked me. You actually, do you know?
She fucked you in 4th
She
grade?
she fucked me up. Relax.
Pegging, man.
Hey.
Huh?
What?
Oh. She pegged
What?
you in the 4th
She
grade.
fucked you at first.
Nobody fucked me in any grade. Okay, we're going.
Virgin life.
Okay, we're going to leave it right there. Secondly,
I've been fucked.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just kidding.
I've been fucked. Wait. Hey,
right,
that's
hold
what
on.
you get into, brother?
hey, listen, man. If you want some therapy, man, talk to this guy, man. You know,
I'm not a therapist.
hey, man.
You know, I hate when people start telling you, like, venting to you and you in your head, like, I'm just not here for the venting at the moment. I actually was having a great day. Then you started venting to me. And I'm like, in your head, you sitting there responding back with a good ass message, but you're in your head like, I honestly don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
My day is going great. I'm in the middle. There's worse when people call you to ask you for advice when you like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm watching TV right now. I didn't say I wanted you to call me while I was watching TV.
I hate that.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually enjoying this Kevin Hart show.
I hate that fucking shit.
I love Kevin Hart, dude.
Same.
You know, the thing is, my friends and people don't call me for advice anymore because my advice is too hard. It's like, it's zero bullshit because I have an Indian mom, on steroids.
Well, I think we all have immigrant parents.
Oh,
So.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, hell yeah. So, because they had to come here.
I'm West Indian, so I get it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And so is he, technically.
Love that. And
What do you mean
guys
technically? I'm right there. What the fuck?
Yeah, but y'all don't be trying to claim it sometimes.
Who doesn't claim it?
The Haitians.
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
where's West India? What do you say, West India?
Well, they're called West Indians, like Jamaicans.
Okay. Oh, really?
Because when
I'm really bad at geography.
so here's what happened. We're not
equator.
really West Indians, right? Here's what happened. So when Columbus went sailing looking for India, he landed where Jamaica and there were first, right? In the Caribbean. And then he thought that was the West Indies. So he's like, oh, this is West India because he didn't have a good map.
Okay.
So that's why we're West Indians.
Oh, okay. I mean, to be honest, I'll accept it because if you're at least hurt a little bit by white people, then we're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
You know. We're all
Yeah. And that's why there's no white people in this podcast today.
Yeah.
Because we were like, you might enslave us.
Well, I mean, we kicked our white people out first.
I just thought, it's just a nice
Shout out to
time
that.
let
Shout out to the Zoes.
some colored people together to watch what's happening to America. That's just,
Watching a Jamaican, black, and Indian woman
Yeah.
debate a white man that's a little bit off color.
He's Mexican.
But do you guys
Who?
Trump. That's what my uncle be saying. He Mexican.
outside of politics, do you guys hate Trump though?
I think he's actually very entertaining outside of like politics.
Yeah.
I think like name somebody else with his mannerisms and just talks like this. Like name somebody who really just does what he does.
Do I hate Donald Trump?
He's really embodied a character.
Exactly.
Like he is from his whole youth, his identity has been this character, and now like when he went on he did that show like the whatever it was, like, The Apprentice.
The Apprentice, yeah.
He became more of this character, And
Yeah.
I think at one point he was like a normal person, and then at some point he became like this guy that just puts on this persona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I never really was like, oh my god, I like Donald Trump, but like I know, like, all right, cool, like he's just there. He's
Yeah.
like you said, he's a character.
Did you watch the Theo Von and Trump podcast at all?
No.
Yeah, it's like Theo Von is one of us, and he was actually literally asking him a lot of questions about like his drug and health policies, because like Theo's like 10 years sober, all that good jazz. A lot of friends have died to like fucking opioids and all that jazz.
Right.
So, but like the way Trump was answering it, it wasn't never, I thought, in such a disrespectful way. It was like so polite. It was actually like at times he was asking like about, wait, is it over?
No.
No,
Okay, hell
it's
yeah.
commercials.
Yeah.
They
Whoa.
lied.
Yeah.
There's no supposed to be no
Yeah,
commercials.
right? But I just thought that was like a good look for Trump. And it's like outside of this, I like to look at a character in his whole. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I like Trump.
I think he just doesn't want to really be president again. I think
Yeah.
that he actually like, he just is one of those people that's like, I'm butthurt that I lost, and I'm trying to like, no, fuck everybody. I gotta be a dick because I lost. But in all honesty, I've never seen a person that like, at first when Trump first ran and everybody's like, he can't win.
Yeah.
I walked up to everybody and said, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, why would you say he's gonna win? I was like, I don't like the nigga, but
Yeah.
like he's gonna win because he's garnering the most press, and he's garnering the most press because like everybody else is just lackluster.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton is a world time loser, right?
Yeah.
All she does is lose. Like
Big
she doesn't
time
win
loser.
anything, right? So I was like, yeah, he's gonna win. He's gonna win. I said America's more sexist than they are like homophobic, right? So I said, all right, yeah, he's gonna lose, right? And I mean, she's gonna lose. And then when he ran against Biden, all they ran against was, oh my gosh, we don't want him again, which is
Yeah.
true because we went through a pandemic. And then
agree.
now everybody's like, yeah, he's probably gonna win again. This is the first time I could say, yeah, our sexism doesn't care. We're like, no, nigga, like, yeah, we see you trying to run again, but like, we're really like, all right, bro, like, you haven't said anything that was like poignant.
Yeah.
You fake got shot. Like, you really fake got shot.
Okay, so like when I present that to people on the Bhavcast, I'm like, what do you think about Trump's assassination attempt? And I say like, oh, like, do you think it could have been an inside job from the Republican Party? They're like, whoa, you think it's a coup or whatever? So like, you think it's a?
Well, I know, no, I get, all right. So someone even compared it yesterday. They said, I saw it on Twitter. Someone was like, Evander Holyfield, who Mike Tyson bit his ear off, still has the part from his ear cut off, right? Donald
scar.
Trump, yeah, a scar, anything.
Yep.
Donald Trump, who got a bullet that grazed his ear, right? You would still have like a scar or like some type of thing showing your ear is fucked up. In the
He
slightest.
never had a bandage or anything wrapped
He had a
up.
piece of paper on the side of his head
Oh,
like,
interesting.
with no
Exact-
blood on it.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
And like anybody else, if you're a political leader who gets shot at, you're not gonna stop and say fight, fight, fight. And me and Harley said in our one clip, I've never seen anybody be like, yo, fight the nigga with the gun. If we was gonna fight the nigga with the gun, you know how many school shootings would have been ended by now? But you know
Yeah.
how many people would have been lost in a school shooting?
not as many. If
No, more people would have died. That nigga got any nigga that went to high school got rounds.
Oh, you talking about high school shooters? High school shooters.
Them
Okay.
high school shooters got rounds.
Oh no.
They go prepared.
Dudes came through the school
They
talking
not-
so.
They were not prepared for class, but they were prepared to end the class.
Yeah. They play Call of Duty. They know about the extra mag or two.
Yeah.
Oh man, Call of Duty, man. Fuck. Oh man, brings me back.
And that's the main thing. It's like, yo, like it's telling someone to fight the person with the gun is probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard anybody say.
Exactly, because like these are all civilians who are just not prepared for that. They didn't come to
It's
this
all
shit.
dick riders.
They're not there for that. They all came here to see you talk your shit
ride your dick.
and leave. Ride your dick, leave, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Now you telling them all to fight this one dude who could basically wipe out
Where
everybody.
nobody knows where he's coming from.
Nobody. He could just wipe out everybody because we don't know how many rounds he has or how many rounds he's carrying right now. Ooh, he could just sit here and be like, all right, I could wipe out 100 dudes right here just because I'm right here.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? You going to tell us to fight this one dude
I agree.
while at the same time, you had Social Security who is supposed to do a whole surveillance.
The Secret Service, Social Security.
Yeah.
Hit us with
Crazy.
it. Come on.
I know what you said. I'm just go ahead. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
Social Security.
So they're supposed to do a whole surveillance of this, like, what was it, like 50 miles or something like that?
Secret Service.
Yeah, Secret Service. They're supposed to do a whole surveillance of just like making sure like each and every building is like, okay, no one should be here.
Yeah.
No one can be like on top of this building right here and everything like that. They're supposed to do a whole search of
Yeah.
that. And the fact that he was at a certain building that was so apparently obvious, where it's like, oh, he's directly shooting at this dude, and no one was able to check this building to make sure no one was at this building.
And the fact that he just got hit in the air.
Yeah.
The dude shot 3 times.
And only
you missed.
Yeah.
You missed.
And one random person that was in the back got hit, and then this nigga in the front got hit.
There were just so
and
many
then nobody
questions.
else got hit.
Yeah.
And then nobody was like, and then the one girl put her phone out like,
Okay, so you think people in the audience were also part of it too? Then?
I don't think.
why would I
totally.
world star someone getting shot, the president getting shot?
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna put it on World Star.
No, I'm saying like she pulled her phone out like this world star.
Oh.
Like she was like, she went down, she went.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah,
make no sense to
exactly.
me.
You'd be scared for your life.
For real?
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's all very sus. I tell you. It's all very sus, I tell ya. That's not the accent. I know.
It's okay.
It's okay, buddy.
It's okay.
All right, we're in the second. On the Bobcast, if you guys ever wanted to do the Indian accent, feel free to rip it. This is the only safe place you'll get to do it, and no one's gonna hurt you because I got your back.
Okay. All right.
Just go ahead and rip it anytime you want. I don't give a fuck.
I don't have a good Indian accent. You know, I have a good Indian story though.
I would love to hear
think
it.
I have a good, decent accent.
No,
Actually.
because Indian story, right? This is my Indian story. When I was in high school, there was
Racist.
What? So I was like, oh my gosh, did you guys hear about the guy at the subway? He hired a hitman to kill his wife. And I'm saying this in the class, and it was like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Indian kid in my class like, wait, which subway are you talking about? Like the one in what? Blah blah blah. And his face just got real sad. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this nigga face so sad? Not thinking that majority of subways are owned by Indian people.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
It was his dad that hired a hitman to try to kill his mom. Wow. And I was the one who broke the news in the class period.
Wow.
I was like, yo, y'all saw this on the news? Yo, this is crazy.
Damn.
And I stopped looking at the news after that because I was like, I ruined people's lives.
Damn, son. Damn.
Dude,
that's crazy.
crazy, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Because, like, he probably, he did not know anything.
He walked out the class like kind of like, oh, I'll be back, but never came back. And I was like, oh,
Well, of course not.
And then my friend told me later like that was his dad. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, I feel bad because like I'm not, I didn't know.
Yeah, there's nothing.
No, it's nothing you can do about that because, like,
We're
that's all
supposed
over
to
the
be racist
news.
and be like, oh, your family owned the subway.
Yeah.
No, you just said it. You know what I'm saying? You didn't think of him.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think that's racist at all.
No, you wasn't wrong. It's just like, damn, that was your dad.
Yeah.
Your dad hated your mom that much. I
Well,
had to hire him.
apparently his mom was cheating allegedly.
Oh shit! So he said, no blood on my hand.
Probable cause.
I think that was more Haitian than Indian. Try again. No blood on my hands, buddy.
Oh, I didn't. Oh no, I didn't try to accent.
No blood on my hands, buddy.
There you go. Very good.
So let me tell you something, buddy.
Okay. You sound more Cuban. This could turn into Scarface.
So let me tell you something, my friend.
Start sounding like London.
Let me introduce you to my buddy.
The buddy.
In my line of work, while I work at, like, I'm on the phones all the time, so I do talk to a lot of Indian people all the time. And I was like, this is really the reverse because, like, usually we go to the Indian call center and they call me, and then I'm like, oh. And I'm like, I think because I have immigrant family, I can understand all different immigrants a lot of times. And I was like, I will say this to you. Indian people are so mean to me all the time. And I'm like, why the fuck are y'all so mean? You didn't say the right word 5 times, so you're yelling at me.
Shit, buddy, let me tell you something.
It's
Shit, your English.
It's frustration. It's not like, okay, my whole life, my mom, I'd always be like, stop yelling at me. And she's like, I'm not yelling, I'm telling. But the way she was telling me was always in a fucking...
Yeah, that's what they do. I'm like, you know, I'm literally trying to help you, and you're still yelling. And I'm like, and I'm like, I don't think you understand. I could ruin your life.
Yeah, it's not at a place of mean. Like, it took me like...
And that's why I know that because I have an immigrant family. So it's like when you have an immigrant family, you know they're not trying to be mean.
Yeah.
And then when they start trying to be mean, they start cursing. So it's like, all right, I know you're being mean because you're cursing now. And I'm like, I don't think you understand. I didn't do anything to you. And I was like, I know you're upset. And you're upset because this is what you signed up for. And I'm like, I didn't sign you up for this. You did it yourself.
Yeah. I always tell them I'm the victim here because I'm the last one to be birthed. You know, so whatever you guys are beefing about, you fucking leave the Bhav out of this.
Yeah.
He brought you an engineering degree. I brought you one of those. There's nothing else I can give you. And then they're like, where's the baby? Where is the wife? I want to be a grandma. You know, it's never going to end until I put a gun in my mouth.
No, my mom just started. She's recently just like, oh my god, that's your girlfriend. That's your girlfriend. I'm like, no, it's just my friend. I'm just hanging out with this girl. And they're like, oh my god. They're like, I know Brandon got a girlfriend. He's hiding. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm just trying. I was like, I'm too broke to have a wife at the moment. And I was like, I don't think you understand. I wish I could have a wife at the right now. I was like, this would be beautiful. Have a wife. I could have a woman I'm consistently like, you know, with, and just I'm cool with.
Is that what you want though?
Eventually, but I'm too poor, so I have no reason to think about that at the moment. I need money. It's expensive. Who am I gonna get a wife and be like, damn, yo, we ain't got no breakfast.
No breakfast, no money. Like, you know, I don't want none of
You
that
think
shit.
I want a wife and a roommate?
Wife and a roommate.
It's like, oh, you got married? Yeah. Who you? Yeah, I got my wife and my roommate down the hall, and my other roommate down the other hall. My other roommate.
Yeah, we got dual income now, so it's like, you know, you guys can get like a 1-bed apartment.
But what if I fall in love with a broke bitch?
Now that is not a broke bitch. It's actually a broke mentality.
Well, no. I'm saying technically right now.
We're all broke
both
bitches
be
right now.
broke, and then we like, yo, we're struggling and we're trying to make it happen. And then while we're trying to make it happen, it's like, oh yeah, we don't. Our mentality's so rich, and then we like, but this bills.
I about to say these bills.
These bills are coming so fast.
Yeah, but like you're gonna be hustling, she's gonna be hustling. The problem is like when you count the one that's broke and she's not hustling.
Yeah.
Right? It's like
I don't like non-hustle women.
Yeah, well,
But I think that's immigrant in me as well. I don't like women that aren't like, a lot of people are like, yeah, I just want a girl, I'm about to take care of her. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I want a girl that wants something for herself.
Yeah, that's definitely that. Because like for me, I was from a immigrant family. You could be at home, fine. Right?
Start your own business, film.
You know, but be doing something. Like I don't want to sit here and then just like, cause me, I don't mind being like the, you know, top provider. But if you're legit not doing anything, I have an issue with that. Because now I'm sitting here, I'm hustling. I have goals. I have doing everything. If you're just chilling, doing nothing. And, you know, you're just waiting on me, hands and feet and shit like that. It's just like, yo, go have a hobby, go do fucking something.
Yeah. I like
do something for yourself.
Ambition,
you know, have something to do so that you have goals for yourself where you feel accomplished. You know, don't sit here and just be, you know, having to be, all right, I'm gonna wait. You know, I don't have nothing. You know, no, don't do that.
I hate a woman.
I can't have that.
I hate a woman that tells you like, oh my gosh, I want to do this, and then you're like for me, I'm always person like, oh, how can I help you do this? Like, I see that you want to do this. Is like, if she's like, yeah, I want to start a podcast. Well, I have a podcast. What do you need from me to help you build up to make so you can do this for yourself? Because I like people who are self-sufficient, right?
Agreed.
So it's like if you. And like, if I could bring my self-sufficiency, you could bring your self-sufficiency together. We could build an empire.
Right.
So it's like, if you're like, I want to do this, and I'm like, oh, how can I help you? And then you don't do anything for me to help you. I'm not gonna help you.
I agree.
You gotta like at least take a leap off the ledge a little bit, like put a foot off. Talking about, oh, I got you. But like, if you're not doing anything, it's like, why the fuck
I
want to do that?
Help unless you see them fail a little too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you could sit here, have this whole idea and everything like this. Like, yeah, I would love to support you. I want to be your cheerleader and everything like that. But at the same time, if you don't go for it, you know, there's nothing. This is just an idea. This is just, you know, words out here in the air and everything like that. So now it's just like, all right, what else you got for me? It's like, oh, I don't know, because I'm so scared to try. It's like, why are you scared to try? Because now it's like, if you're scared to try, this is not something you really want to pursue.
Facts.
You know, because
everything that someone told me, every time I tell somebody, yo, I'm gonna do something, I actually go out and do it.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, it's like, hey, I remember one time someone was like, yeah, I was like, they want to make movies. They're like, yeah, I want to make a movie, and they showed me the script, and I was like, all right, let's make the movie. They're like, wait, you serious? I was like, yes. And we made a movie. I produced 3 short films because of that. 'Cause I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, I can do all these things.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't. The only thing I can't do right now is swim. And like, once I learn how to swim, that's it.
You wanna? I can teach you how to swim.
Before you say anything, so when are we gonna make my fucking movie? Huh?
We can do that. Yeah.
What's the movie?
No, I have well, it's not a movie. It's like a little web series that I made.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Made a whole. No, I want to. I just need a little production team.
Wait, we could get it done.
I know we could get it done.
It was like,
that was just me just trying to talk shit.
No, because I've been in the process of like trying to build, like, for years. I had like an idea for a show, but like the level I want to put the show at is like, I want to actually like sell it. And I have the exact amount of seasons. I have everything planned out exactly how I want to go. I don't want it to go long. It's like, boom, I give it to you. It's like a short mini thing, but it's 3 seasons altogether, because 3 seasons will bring the whole story together and tell.
Yeah, of course. 3. Yeah, it's like you tell a story in 3s. You know what I mean? Yeah, but check us out. I just want to put this one input into that last thing we're talking about, where these chicks need their own hustle and shit. Okay. I used to think that too, and I still do think that sometimes. But then I sometimes think, if I'm making such a dumb amount of money, right? It's like okay, like sometimes when I watch Kill Tony, I'm thinking about the income he's bringing in now every Monday. Just every Monday. Right now, I'm thinking like, all right. I sometimes hear him say like things on the lines of like, yeah, these chicks are just mooching off of me, kind of. You know what I mean? But at that point, you actually don't care, because I don't care about like how much a girl makes. I like care about how she treats other people. You know what I mean? Like, like, I look for like mother like qualities. Can she cook?
No, yeah.
Like, I don't really like. These are like, can she hold down the household when I'm on tour? Or if I bring them out on tour, is she gonna be able to keep like the kids in check, or like things like that?
Yeah, but I think like before we have the kids, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you might not have kids right away. Like, you might want to like wait a little bit. I'm not trying to rush into a kid and then like, I want to get to know, like, I want to actually love you first, right? So it's like, I'd rather like wait like maybe a year or 2 before I have a kid, if possible, right?
No, I get that.
But at the same time, it's like, yo, yes, if I have enough money, I still want to invest into you, right? Yeah, you can hold down your, but how can you do more than one? If I'm a person that can do more than one thing, how can you do more than one thing? I can handle a kid if possible and still be able to like, hey, you have your own businesses, all right, run your own business. But how can I use this money that I'm making to invest into you so we can make more money together?
Okay. Now let me ask you this: this is a very masculine, hot quality that you're exhibiting? It's okay. That was just a minion. As long as it wasn't Ganesh. But do we want a woman to exhibit these qualities? Is that what you're actually in? Like, what, like the girls you've dated, you think in your life, do they exhibit these qualities? The ones that you really liked.
Yeah.
It's
always like the ones I really like are ones that have like an ambition outside of like they're either creative or like they have like an ambition where they want to do something that's bigger. Like they don't just look at like the small picture, like, oh, I want to do this and that. Like the small picture people, I feel like they always settle for things. Like they settle for what the world gives them, right?
Yeah.
And I don't want anybody to just settle for what the world gives them, because like, yo, like you have so much more potential. Like I've met so many people that's like, yo, you're fucking smart as shit, or you want. I met one time I was dating this girl and she was like, I want to start a school one day.
Whoa, that's cool.
And I was like, and she told me what kind of school it was. I was like, yo, and I was thought to myself like, yo, I really fuck with her. If we're dating, I want to like make sure I make enough bread. Talking about, all right, if I have enough money, I will invest in you making this school, because this is something that you want to do and it's in your realm of what you want to do, and it's just bigger. Like you want to help people. And it's like, wow, like, cause for me, it's like, yeah, I want to do like comedy, I want to do a bunch of shit, but like my main goal altogether is to like, in reality, my main goal altogether is to buy all the corner stores in inner cities.
Oh hell yeah!
Because I'm like, why don't all black people own the? If we're the majority of the inner cities, why don't we own the corner stores in our cities? And why don't we hire the people in our area to build up our recycling our dollars and where we spend it the most?
It sounds like a beautiful dream, but you gotta ask yourself: do you people want to do that? Like, do you want to work at the corner store? You know, like that's the argument. Like sometimes I hear on social media is like, oh, these Asian people are in like a black neighborhood and they're selling wigs. It's like, and some people, like women especially, get upset with that. And it's like they've kind of done the market research a little bit for the need, and it's like this is the only place they can kind of come and live too, and they're just like starting something, and it's like very innocent, and it's like, I mean, it's like when they say like Mexicans are taking our jobs and all that shit. It's like, do people in this country actually want to do those kind of like labor jobs?
And that's the thing.
Absolutely.
Sometimes there is people, sometimes there's not. So for me, it's like I would want to give somebody that like type of job, but
Or
also like
at least have the opportunity for them to like try the job. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I want them. I want to be able to be like, yo, you're in this area. I want you to be like, yo, you can get to work, you do whatever. But I also want to train you so you could do like more than just this, right?
Maybe if it comes from within inside of the community.
Yeah, so it's like
more empowering.
Exactly. So it's like, yo, I want to hire you. I'm not trying to like give you some bullshit. I was like, I want to hire you because I see something in you, and I'm like, yo, maybe like say I'm like at a certain point, I was like, yo, I'm trying to like, in a way, like kind of make like how people have franchises. I could turn corner stores into a franchise and be like, all right, cool. I got corner stores all over inner cities, and people, but oh shit, da 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 da. But like, it's a bigger picture. But I'm also within hiring my own people. It's like when you go to a Chinese store, the only other people besides Chinese people you see working there are Mexicans. But like other than that, it's like, yo, like they hire within. Then every city there's a Chinatown. There's a black town in every city, but every black town in every city is the inner city. It's a hood. So it's like,
well, you know, it's like because a lot of them don't speak English.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and if we all, I'm just saying, like we all can build our inner cities together.
Yeah.
So it's like, if there's a Chinatown in every city, there's a black town in every city. Why don't we just, instead of like tearing each other down in certain ways in different cities, why don't we just like
build
each other up?
Yeah,
we'll be Tulsa again.
Race theory.
He said, "Let's welcome to the bodega."
Yeah. I mean, my family had a Dairy Queen, right? So it's like, I would love for everyone to.
You know, if I was being racist, I'd be like, I know that.
But I mean, it's like, I honestly don't think you can solve racism in this country anymore, because I look at this kind of example. I was in a frat with some white kids that were racist. Now they are married, and they have wives who I agree that are just on their equivalent of racism. If that baby ever exhibits racism, now I know. This is a learned behavior. I can confidently say 100% racism is learned, and if it's learned, it can never be ended. Because as long as you have two people of the same, that only have to see their same perspective,
viewership, and everything. Yep.
And it's not, I'm not just even saying like one way, like white to black people. I'm saying all circular ways.
Yeah.
Two Asian people can be really racist against whites, blacks, Mexicans. It's very circular. And I think really now it's like, I don't, the way I've moved, I don't judge race anymore. I judge it on individual.
Yeah. That's how I like to move. Yeah. It's like you could be whatever you want to be. We can make racist jokes to each other, whatever. But as long as we know, like, we still got love for each other, it's like, yo, it's like, all right,
absolutely,
whatever.
Because, like, you could sit here, we could have a whole funny joke and everything like that. It's just all love. It's just more just like, all right, we're just busting each other's balls. But if you're sitting here deliberately, sitting here giving me hate because you have actual eternal hate for my culture, my look, my stance on things, or because of just who I am.
Right.
No, that's a whole.
And that's a deeper issue in that individual.
Absolutely, that's a whole, and I agree with you on that. I do.
Like, we had a lady one time come to the Dairy Queen, and she told my dad to go back to whatever country he came from, and that really pissed me off. But my dad is like so old. He's like, you're on a bus, chill. And then I came back the next week, and he's like, look at the price of the pretzel. He raised it from $2.75 to $3. He's like, if you want to be racist, you should probably make some money. And that's a hit. Like, he's like, at the end of the day, who gets the money? And I was like, so,
that's always my thing, especially like I always say to people like, yo, you have to be nicer to like either anybody that's on your customer service people.
Yeah.
Because like in reality, like that's why I'm like, yo, people in customer service are the people that can ruin your fucking day. And nobody ever recognizes it, and everything is customer service. So it's like, if you're calling Comcast, right, and you curse out the person on the phone Comcast, yes, they have to be nice to you, and they're being nice to you, and they're trying to help you. Especially you call like a health insurance company.
Yeah.
People are trying to help you, and when you curse them out and like, yo, like I'm trying my best to help you, like you don't understand it. Well, if you understood, why the fuck are you calling me?
Yeah.
So it's like I can ruin your day. I could be like, you know what? Hang up the phone.
Exactly. Move on with my life.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is curse one time to a person on customer service, and they just hang up the phone.
It's I mean, it's the whole thing about just like being real.
It's privilege for everybody.
Yeah, it's privilege. You know, I saw
Yeah.
like it's too much. But at the end of the day, dude, as long as you're cool, I think that just radiates a little bit. You know, and people are like feel comfortable in your space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time I was nice to a lady. She offered me she called her husband and said, yo, like, if you apply for this job, I'll let him know so you can like try to get hired.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's on the phone while I'm on the phone for my job. And she's like, you're just the nicest person I've ever spoken to in my life. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
And she's like, you seem so knowledgeable. Feel like you learn things. If you want to apply at my husband's job, I will make sure I try to get you hired. I was like, that is beautiful. I didn't apply because I was like, they'll probably if I get hired at this job, my job will probably be like, let me put a halt on this.
It was like, this is still a recording call.
Yeah.
The husband's gonna think, is he trying to fuck my wife?
No, she did tell me she loves black guys, and I was like, that's crazy because she has a white husband.
You know what she's doing every third Thursday.
Older white lady. I was like, all right.
Oh man, you know what that means.
Every third Thursday she getting black dick.
Mr. Cuck.
Oh, dude, a cucking situation would make. Yeah, I saw this. Okay, my TikTok feed is so toxic right now, and it makes me vomit almost. I'd be like,
I love hearing about people's timelines because I'm always interested. Like, yo, what the fuck y'all be looking at?
I really like have been trying for weeks now to get back on like fucking dogs and comedy and fucking engineering, but just somehow this like fucking like some dude asking like some chick on the fucking street is like, oh, do you think your man is cheating? Like all of those videos.
All
right?
those videos.
And this one video today, it really hurt my soul. It was just like a black girl, a black guy who's big guy, and then just like the black dude in the middle was a commentator, and he was propositioned to like help her cheat, and this guy wanted to see if his girlfriend cheated.
Yeah.
And then he goes like, yeah, like let me like tell me like you sucked his dick, just say it. And she goes like, it didn't fit. And then I was like, oh, like, that hurt me. I was like, no. I was like, to know she cheated. And then on top of that, it was sitting, like, imagine her trying to.
It didn't fit.
I was like, no.
That's crazy. It didn't fit his nuts.
I wanted to hang myself. And it wasn't even my situation.
Nah,
you just feel bad for the dude because it's like, damn, because like, what if this was me?
Well, dude, half of those videos are curated. You know, that's awesome.
I hate, like, honestly, I'm starting to hate the internet because everything's so curated. And it's like, yo, I'm just like, at a certain point, I'm like, yo, I'm just kind of like, don't want to go on like Instagram, TikTok. I did hear TikTok pays you for streaks. So I'm trying to get to 100 streaks so I can get some money. But that's the only reason I'm doing the streaks with somebody. And then my streak with Harley just ended. I was trying to get money on more than one person. But I'm just trying to see if that works. That's the only reason I do TikTok streaks. But other than that, it's like, yo, it's just very like, I hate the internet a lot.
Yeah.
Because like, yo, it's very like, oh my God, I'm bored. Or if I go on Twitter, it was a lot of porn. I started unfollowing a lot of porn stars, and I'm trying my best to stay away from porn.
Yeah,
I'm like really like, yo, I don't want to. It's so much porn that I don't want to look at porn.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I want a relationship because I'm tired of all this sex. It's too much sexualization. I'm like, I'd rather have a girlfriend.
It's too like.
I mean, it also depends on like what you're looking at too and everything like that. Because like I know Yeah, I be.
This nigga
I like the Twitter porn.
I love the porn. Show me some more titties, nigga.
I'm not gonna say I love the fucking porn. It's just it's you know, it's once in a while like you scroll, it's like, oh, what's up with that?
No.
You know,
So-
but then it's like, all
How old
right,
are you again?
30.
30. Okay, yeah. So you're in your 30s too. So like, eventually you start looking at these girls, especially if they're young girls, doing like OnlyFans, and they show up on your fucking Twitter, and there's like, oh, she flashed her fucking Twitch audience, and you're like, baby girl, what are you doing? You could be my daughter. You know what I mean? Like
It's just too. It's just. I
It's
think it's
definitely-
just too much. So it's like.
Yeah, it's
that's why I
definitely
had
too
to
much.
unfollow. Come like, yo, I'm fine with like popping up every now and then.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
one day it was. I was so happy when Kendrick and Drake were battling. 'Cause I saw no porn on my timeline.
That was-
for
yo.
2 weeks. I was like, yo. I sat there. I was like, yo, y'all ain't seen no porn in a while.
I did not. I remember
I was
this.
so
There
and
was
like I've been
nothing.
trying not to masturbate and shit. I'm like, yo, like trying to take a break from everything. I'm just trying to like
It's crazy.
de-sex. I feel like there's so much sex going on that you're like, yo, I just don't want to see that much
Everything
sex.
is way
Keep talking about
too.
porn.
Everything is so like sexualized to a certain level where it's like, damn, nigga, like what the fuck? Like everything gotta be sex, and that's why at a certain point, even like when I was like early 20s, bro, to be honest with you, I used to be telling like girls who I wanted to talk to and shit like that. I'm sitting here, it's like, yo, listen, like to be honest with you, sex not even like on my top priority on my shit. All right, it's like probably 4 or 5 on anything when it comes to shit
At
like
a
that.
certain point, sex was up there for me, but now it's like, yo, like I really am at a point where it's like I don't want to have sex as much. I don't want to, like I when a girl be like talking to me about sex so much a lot of times now.
See, that's
like,
that's such a turn off.
As a recent, it's not a turn off, but I'm like, yo, like, girl, why are you using me for my dick? I start, you know how bad it is for me to be like, are you using me?
You see, that's skank vibes.
I mean, you would know.
I was used. Hey, that's why King Skank over here. But
And it's like, yo, it's like, no, it's like, I get it because I was in that space at a certain point. But like, it's like, yo, like, I'm looking for a deeper connection recently, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, if I find a deeper connection with you and it's dope, I'm going to pursue the deeper connection, right?
you cherish that more.
Because and then like when it becomes like overly too sex, it's like I never thought I'd be like, yo, my gosh, you're trying to fuck me too much. Now I'm like, girl, please,
Said
I'm
girl.
not trying to have this much sex. Can
I'm
we
just a man.
can we just have some conversations?
Damn it. I just want to play fucking Call of Duty, drink my fucking drink, eat some fucking steak.
Can we sit here and watch TV? Cause I'm trying to watch TV. Now I gotta make my dick hard and have sex with you. Oh
My goodness. Now I got to have my face in your pussy. Like, why do I got to do
You
all
know
of
what's
this?
the worst? When you having sex, you like at least get on top at this point because I'm tired. You
Right.
wouldn't have sex this bad. Why I gotta be
Why
on
I got to
top?
do all this fucking work? You know what I'm saying?
The good thing I've been doing ab workouts, but jeez,
And dude, especially because your dick's so big, like she doesn't understand how hard it is for you to fill it up with blood.
The promotion for this man's
It's like-
dick is still crazy.
it's like, girl, my head is. I am lightheaded right now. You know how
Yeah.
big this dick is. Right now, it's bent in my pants while my leg.
It's crazy, man. I dream sometimes of having a problem dick, you know?
I'll tell you what my water bottle was.
Just one that just hangs out of my leg. Wait, is it over now?
No, it's another commercial.
All right, I think it finishes at 11, so we got 30 more minutes in this, John. You know what, guys? Let's just 1 second. What did we learn about the debate so far? Go ahead, Brandon. You first.
I learned that China and Kamala Harris look all right, and that Donald Trump said that he had the best economy in the world, and they say that something, and I don't know, because in reality, we didn't really watch any debate, but
Hey, we watched it all, brother.
What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? I've been paying attention.
Yeah.
Brother.
You might. You know, that's I believe that's on the sheet here. If you lie about watching it, you have to take a shot or fill up your drink. No, it's on you, brother.
yeah,
go
pour
ahead.
some more black label in there for me.
Some label.
Like
So,
some black
I'm
label.
such an-
You know what's crazy?
I'm
I'm
such an
gonna
enabler.
go home and work out. I gotta do an ab workout before I go to bed, so I'm gonna do some ab workout before I go to bed.
To be honest, bro, like I'm really into fitness and shit. Like, there is a point. It's like where like abs are made in the kitchen. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, you have to, like, what's your diet like? Let me hear that.
I do keto.
So, okay, you're gonna have to what does keto entail? Like, are you eating sticks of butter?
Low carb.
Low carb. Okay, fair enough.
Very low carb. So I eat about 30 grams of carbs a day.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, carbs are. Don't let propaganda tell you carbs are bad.
Oh no! I know
Yeah.
carbs aren't bad,
Yeah.
but I do.
Carbs are good for your brain.
I do a low carb. I know that's why I do So that's why I say like do 30 grams of carbs a day. So I do a low carb and like anything that's like net carbs, anything like that. So it's like healthier carbs rather than like eating like a big ass burger every day. So it's like I don't eat like I might right now. I might cheat a little bit from time to time,
which is allowed.
But I won't cheat all the time. I have like most days where I'm like, I'm just trying to drop weight right now.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I was pretty big at one point. So I was like, I'm trying to drop all this weight down. I just got back down to smaller shirts again. So I'm like, all right, I'm back at large shirts. I was in the XLs.
Large shirt gang.
I was in XLs for a moment. I'm like, all right, my stomach my stomach and my chest are proportionate again.
He's back at LG.
I can go like this again. Before it was like this.
Yeah.
So like, I'm no longer pregnant.
Do you do a lot of meal prepping or not?
I don't meal prep. I don't meal prep. I used to, but I don't anymore. And then the only reason I don't anymore is because like it just takes too much time, and like it takes too much time for the fact that like I do a bunch of other stuff at the same time. So like when I find a time, if I find the time to meal prep, I will.
Yeah.
But like, if I don't, I'd be like, all right, I know
3 hours on a Sunday, brother. You just have to find it.
I don't really have time.
No, you gotta, because like this is I used to about like let's say like maybe like 2 years ago, I was always eating out. I mean, I definitely was chubbier. You know, like now I practically have a six pack. You know, like if I fucking cut out candy for like 3-4 days, fucking I'm rippled. But like
honestly, I
rippled.
think by the end of the year, I will be at like because my goal is to drop that down to the same weight I was 2019. So if I get down to there, I will get down to there. When I get down to there, I'll be like, six pack will be like right there by beginning of next year.
I'm not like saying that like as like a flex. It's like you have to just eat like cleaner food. And
I do. I eat very clean.
Yeah.
Beautiful gains came from meal prepping, and it's like, sure, I have to like edit. I have to do all this stuff. I also have to work out. I I got to do it all. But like those, I meal prep like 6 or 7 like chicken broccolis and like like vegetables and rice, and then like 12 breakfast muffins, like eggs and spinach in a little muffin, and and then like so breakfast every day is oatmeal, banana, 2 muffins, and then my lunch, right? And then dinner can be whatever, like add an open mic or anything, but that consistency every day on that fucking good old, like good healthy, nothing out of packages, right? Like avoid any packages, like bananas, apples, eat more fruits, like.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I eat a lot. I eat a lot of berries.
I'm pineapple gang.
I try to eat more like I eat more vegetables. I do eat a lot of meat. Pause. I do eat a lot of meat. Pause. And
you such a carnivore.
Yeah.
But I eat a lot of meat. But I also like try to make sure my meat intake isn't too high. Pause.
I don't think there ever can be like.
Well,
high
the reason I say
meat
too high is
intake.
because I've seen people like do it and then they have high blood pressure, right? So I'm trying to like to avoid high blood pressure. I like even it out. I have more veggies and more fruits than I will have meat,
which is fine. Because at the same time,
bless you.
Thank you.
At the same time, being like a former personal trainer. Bless you again.
But I did notice once like my body once I started doing keto, the fat that I was trying to lose, I like dropped it faster when I started doing like I used to do like no sugar, and like no sugar was great, and then like
No sugars.
but I didn't drop as much weight when I did keto and consisted of like the no added sugar.
Yeah.
And like it also was like so certain things I'm like, all right, it consists of everything I was doing before, but it's also no bread. When I stopped eating bread, like it's no bread, I recognize why I stopped eating bread. My brain like felt like so clear.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, is there some like something of brain fog or something that comes with like the bread? So I was like, something got me fucked up there. I was like, it's weird because I'm like, when I say like my brain was clear, I was like, I've never felt happier than when I stopped eating bread.
I believe it.
So now it's like I'll eat bread and cheat every now and then,
Yeah.
but like it's never gonna be like a mainstay forever now. So like, and I've done keto before where I dropped a lot of weight and then gained it back.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, now what my goal is, I was like, I like doing keto. Like I actually fuck with like the diet.
Sure.
So I was like, I'll keep it going all the time, but like, I'll cheat from time to time, but I won't. I used to get to my goal and then be like, I met my goal. So like now my new goal is be consistent. Once you hit your goal, be consistent. Try to hit more goals, make more goals for yourself.
Yeah.
And then like, just know that you can cheat from time to time. Don't make it a 2 to 3 week cheat where you just bullshit and the next thing you know you're lazy again. Don't go to the gym.
Yeah.
So now it's like I make sure I go to the gym either every morning or I work out every day. Which is why like before I got here I did a walk or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I was like, all right, I did a walk. Now I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna do an ab workout.
I understand
Go to
now.
bed. Wake up in the morning. Go to the gym.
Yeah.
Do ab workout. Do everything again. And then whatever the rest of my Wednesday has to do, I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, body emotion
Yeah.
stays emotion.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
My goal is to really just drop the weight and like keep the weight off, and then like finally be like, all right, cool. I got the ab workouts that I do is like it's mostly calisthenics.
Love that.
So I'm like, all right, I'm super calisthenics first, and then I'll start lifting. Like I don't lift as super heavy anymore. I'm like, all right, I just want to like keep a consistent muscle. Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mr. Calisthenics.
I got the well, you doing the ab workout I do. I just like really
No, I know what it
that
is. I
shit
mean,
be-
like
that
my-
shit burned all the stomach fat off.
I love that.
I mean, to be honest with you, that's my gimmick, calisthenics, and it's like, well, right now I'm switching from calisthenics to just like gaining more weight because there's a body image that I'm looking for my specific self.
Oh yeah, you
and
need to
everything
put on
like that.
some.
So your body is for dysmorphia?
What?
Don't we all?
I'm
I'm about to say what?
We all have a little.
Huh?
Men
You-
have body dysmorphia. I have body dysmorphia.
Yeah, I'm happy you don't have it the same way women do, because women be like, I'll buy a new body. I hate that.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I also want in a woman. I don't want a woman with a fake body. Well,
He said, "I want all natural."
You
Oh
gotta
my
be
God.
so for you to have a fake body. You gotta be so pretty in the face that like I will look past it. Harley knows what I mean.
No, I know
get it.
I know what you're saying, but I don't know. I had a girlfriend for like 7 years, and she wanted to get a nose job, and I was like, this is the face I fell in love with. I don't give a fuck about the nose job. You know what I mean?
No, honestly, it's like
Yeah,
it's like
Because at the same time, it's like, yo, you're with me, so what you need a nose job for?
I was like, this is my face.
it's like I know you don't like I remember I was dating a girl and she told me she wanted to get like Botox, and I was like, you don't really need to get that.
Yeah.
And I was like, you look beautiful all the time. Like you're a beautiful woman. And she was like, yeah. And then she was like, she wanted to do this. Like I remember one girl told me, she was like, yeah, I want to get my body done. I was like, but why?
Yeah.
Like you are a beautiful how you are.
Why?
Hit the gym, actually.
Like and
Tell me
I know
about that
people
human
that hit the
nature.
gym and like she was like, I want to butt.
Why?
I know girls that have small butts and hit the gym and now they ass fat as shit.
Yeah.
I was done.
I mean, if anything, listen. If you want an all natural girl with the big butt, listen, man, go find you a track girl, man. Listen, this is the real reason why I ran track for a fucking living.
You were in track for an ass?
Maybe. He's an athlete.
Come on, man.
Why do athletes do anything?
Why do athletes do anything?
But
Why
for
do you think?
ass.
Why do you think? Why do you think?
No.
I was so good at what the fuck I was doing.
No. You said you need a track girl get ass, but you also ran track. So are you trying to say that it gave you ass?
No, it got me. In
That's
shape.
what I was trying to get at. I was like, pause.
No,
But
it just
what I was
got
trying to
no.
get at.
I'm talking about track women. Me, I was just in shape.
Okay. I thought you was trying to get an ass. I was about to say, okay, Harley.
Hey, that was just
Lacroix.
a consequence, right?
That could have been a
Lil
consequence.
Nas Harley.
This is crazy.
It's beautiful.
Come on, man. Big belly rude boy over here. Come on, man.
No, it's small belly now.
Oh, come on, Rick Ross.
Not Rick Ross.
Come on, man. We saw Rick Ross eat all the pears and shit like that. Now look at him.
No.
It was kind of hot. I kinda like I like the way the juice dripped from his nipple to his belly. All right, brothers. This was a great time. You know, we didn't really get to cover the fucking election, but it's okay. I think the
That's
last
an ugly white woman. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That's
You know,
what
But it's all right, you know?
But you know,
She looks god awful.
She does, but she's.
I'm about to
stressed.
drive over there, but you look ugly.
Oh, shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's right there.
Do you think there's gonna be a riot? Because we can go out there with a camera. Someone said
I don't know if there's gonna be a
there's
riot.
police posted up all over the fucking city.
We gonna ride a debate.
Fuck.
Debated. They didn't agree with each other. We gotta flip a car. They didn't agree.
Go Birds!
Go Birds. we just start throwing fucking football. Go Birds. Fuck these fucking Republicans.
Donald Trump. It'd be the Trumpers that be rioting. You'd be like, why? What is the reason for you to? Trump be like, I free when I get voted for. It's like, nigga, no, you won't.
I really though do wonder who won though, because
Twitter.
I'm about to say Twitter with all this.
I'm pretty sure it's Kamala. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah, I mean it looked like from Trump's demeanor the whole time he was taking some
Frazzled.
shit. Yeah, well, you know, do you believe she's the DEI hire? I've heard this a lot too.
No.
You know what that means?
No, can
diversity.
you explain it? Because that's what he said. He's like,
explain
can
it
you
to the
explain
people."
what DI means?
Diversity, equity, inclusion.
He's like, oh, can you define it?
Can you define it? It's like she just did it.
He's like, actually, told you exactly what it meant when she said diversity, equity, and inclusion, sir.
Can you use it in a sentence? I'm like, wow.
Oh, they had a conversation like this together.
No,
Yeah.
when he was on the
not with-
black journalism thing,
Oh.
she said, you said that Kamala Harris DEI hire, and he was like, what does DEI mean?
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
she's like,
yeah.
diversity, equity, inclusion, like, define it. She's like, I literally just did.
Yeah. See,
And
that's
he's
how-
like,
verbatim.
you're so rude. You're so, they're terrible people. Your company is
terrible.
This must be ABC. Terrible ratings.
Terrible people.
that's
just fake news.
That's how toxic my feed is, dude. I just want to go back to fucking.
Just fake.
I actually miss when it was just all like bitches twerking.
How about I say, you want some positive? Follow Keith Lee or something.
Follow Keith Lee.
Keith Lee, I know the guy that reviews fucking
Yeah.
But like the thing is, I do follow him. But this
Said I
think
do
so.
follow him,
Like
and
something
I,
else.
and I still don't get that shit.
the algorithm is in my fucking dome, son. It's I don't know. It's scary.
Go watch some wrestling.
I love wrestling.
Same.
Dude, all right, guys. Go ahead. Top 2 favorite wrestlers, both of y'all. Go Harley first because you're wearing a Shawn Michaels shirt.
All right, so I got Shawn Michaels. Number 2, damn, that sucks. I'm gonna just say The Rock.
The Rock. Okay. All right, how about you, Brandon?
I would say The Rock and possibly Triple H.
Triple H. Okay. Oh, you guys are both. I mean, I love The Rock's.
I'm attitude era, like heavy.
Yeah. I love The Rock. Don't get me wrong, but I would have to go Jeff Hardy number 1, dude.
Well, yeah, I love the Hardy Boys as a whole. Jeff Hardy was my favorite. When it was Jeff Hardy and Lita and all them, I was like, that shit was dope. I mean, my favorite tag team is probably when Kane and Undertaker were tag team.
Yeah.
And they had the greatest intro I ever seen. I was like, oh, he came down. He did the fire, and then he just came down with the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Now then
Yeah, man.
RVD, dude, or Eddie
Yeah.
Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero. Yo,
Eddie Guerrero.
Have you ever watched
I'm still pissed.
on?
I'm still pissed. He left too
So
early.
Vice has this thing called The Dark Side of Wrestling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah.
Season 2 starts out with Chris Benoit. I think season 1
He
ends.
used to be one of my favorite.
Season 1
wrestlers.
might end with Eddie Guerrero, and season 2 picks up with Chris Benoit. And then it talks about how he was so hurt by like Eddie Guerrero dying, and then at a certain point there was one bull. It was like his name was like Chris something, Chris
Chris Helmsworth almost.
Yeah, I think like Chris like Helmsworth or something like that.
Yeah.
And he like quit wrestling very like early because he was like, he was studying CTE. He went to Harvard and he was like, I'm studying something about CTE. And he was like, I've been getting too many concussions. He was like, I don't want to do this anymore because of that. And then he said, Chris Benoit came to him and was like, yo, you're like doing this thing about like concussions and like CTE or whatever. He's like, how would you know if you have it? He's like, oh, well, you don't really know till you die, but da-da-da-da. And then he was like, oh, well, like, how many concussions have you had? He said, too many to count. And that's what happened with... So they said that Chris Benoit's brain was the age of like a 102-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah, they did.
Because
I
like,
did see this.
Yeah, so it was real crazy. And then that Dark Side of Wrestling, John, they have like a whole bunch of dark sides, a bunch of different stuff on Vice.
Shit.
So it's like Dark Side of the 90s, Dark Side of like the early 2000s. Dark Side of Comedy is really good.
Okay.
So they have-
I'm gonna have to check this out.
I want to see the
Yeah, so-
comedy one. I want to see early 2000s.
Dark Side of Comedy, they have one for Robin Williams. They have a bunch of people. They have Freddie Prinze Jr.'s dad.
What's the bull name? He got in trouble, so he wasn't doing stand up for like 5 years and shit like that. White boy.
Louis C.K.?
Yeah, Louis C.K. Yeah.
He wasn't on there yet.
He wasn't on there?
No. But it's a bunch of people was dark, like certain people that had killed themselves. They had like Jim Belushi,
Shit.
stuff like that. Yeah, so it was like a lot of older people.
Yeah, I'll have to check this
but it's
out.
all different. Like it had dark
Did
side.
they have the what's his name? Farley? Is he on
Yeah,
there?
they had Chris Farley. Chris Farley might have been the first episode. They had one for Family Matters.
Really?
Yeah, that was one Dark Side of Comedy because
What?
like people don't recognize like Family Matters was really kind of fucked up because the whole show was not based around Steve Urkel originally.
No, it was not.
Steve Urkel came in like episode 3.
Wow.
Yeah, he was
They-
supposed to be just a side character for
that
day.
episode, and he did so good they made him the main character.
Wow.
And then
Yeah.
the one girl that was like the littlest sister,
Porn star.
they told her to go upstairs one day on like an episode, like go to your room, and she was never seen for another episode ever again.
Wow.
She started doing porn actually.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's crazy. It was Dark Side of Comedy is crazy.
This is the dark side of the Bobcast. You know what I mean?
Cause we dark.
I hate this nigga, yo. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate JD Vance.
I don't even know who this is.
He looks like an actual villain.
Whoa.
Oh, you know. Well, he looks like a specific comedian, but I'm not gonna say his name.
No, say
Say it,
it, because I don't even know who. Could
John. I know.
No. It's not John, but I actually don't know his name. But I will point him out and be like, that's him
Okay,
right there.
JD Vance. Okay.
This is JD Vance right there.
Yeah. No, I love it, man.
JD Vance looked like he played like lacrosse, but like he was an asshole.
Nah, he don't look like that. Cause he look like, cause I feel like all lax bros, they look cool as shit.
No, but like he was an asshole that like didn't. He was like the one that didn't really get bitches would make fun of people.
He just seems like he has
He
maybe
looked
rich
like
parents.
more like swim team guy.
I could see that.
Swim team guy.
You know, I don't really judge these guys in their old age because we're gonna approach that soon.
He's not that
I'm
old.
gonna look sexy when I'm old.
He's like 30 or like early 40s.
Yeah, dude. You know, I think we're all.
But I just don't like him because he's an idiot
Yeah.
and a piece of shit.
You know, sometimes, like, I want to become big as hell, like, and successful, so I can fucking like do like philanthropy work, like for the ocean. I would love that. Like,
What kind of engineering degree do you have?
so industrial engineering, so that's like more
Okay.
manufacturing. and all that.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to do marine biology.
Really?
In my youth, and then my parents are like, "No, you're not going to make any money. You can only go to Pennsylvania school." And not many Pennsylvania schools have marine biology because we're a landlocked state.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I was about to say you was just shit out of luck on that one.
Yeah, so it was engineering.
Well, at least you got to swim in some of these bitches.
Yeah, no. It's
These
great.
Penn State bitches, you was out here just.
I was, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I
Nah,
was doing that.
You was
yeah.
marine biology somewhere.
Yeah.
No, man, he was swimming in these Penn State bitches, man. He was
fall and spring, brother.
Woo!
He was getting wet somewhere.
He said, "I'm out here all season long, baby."
I was. But orcas, dude. If we could save the whales, the orcas,
Yeah.
all that shit. Oh, we could. You know, the ocean absorbs so much fucking air pollution. The way the ocean and air circulate together.
Yeah.
But we have so much propaganda on fucking straws in the turtles' noses and fucking the fucking trees. Trees are great. Don't get me wrong. Like, we cannot burn down the Amazon rainforest because it holds such great rain above it.
Correct.
But like when we fucking take commercial fishing and like rake the bottom of the oceans, and like we're like almost like destroying coral reefs and like kelp forests. Like, those produce way more oxygen than land trees, because anything in the ocean can grow so large. It doesn't matter because fucking gravity is kind of negated because of fucking
That's interesting.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
forget that term, buoyancy or displacement.
Okay.
Fucking like, so just like when you think about that, just he's like, damn, dude, we're really fucking raping the oceans, dude. It's
Quick
fucking-
question for you.
Go
Like,
ahead.
do you so as of right now, do you do like research of just like the ocean itself right now? Like, do you just like do for your just self interest?
No, recently the only thing I recently followed was I downloaded a shark tracking app. Like all the sharks they have tagged. I just kind of watch where they like hung out, and it's like kind of like crazy, like great whites moving in such sporadic. Like, what are you looking for? What's out there? But like,
Well, I can tell you where all the great whites are.
where?
A
Australia?
lot of them are in South Philadelphia.
Oh my! This is why I didn't even turn around. I was like, I already know his fucking setup right now.
There's some great whites that play in the NFL.
What great whites play in the NFL other than quarterback?
Yeah, some
I was
quarterbacks.
about to say, I was
great
about
whites
to
are probably
take
in
away the
Hamptons.
quarterback in the Hamptons.
Yeah, what great whites are in South Philadelphia?
You know where there's some great whites at? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Well, whatever
anywhere,
one plays
anywhere
for the Phillies.
anywhere.
Bryce
where
Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Does he live in South Philadelphia?
No, he plays there, so he's a great white when he's there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see.
I think Bryce is in Jersey, either
Well, when
Jersey
he
or
plays in Philadelphia,
yeah.
Yes.
he's a great white.
I see. I
he's
see
a
what you
great
did
white.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a great white.
I thought we
Jason Kelsey, great white.
great white. Yes.
Who else is a great white?
Fat white bitches.
No, no, no.
Sorry. Cut that out, Bob. That one you can cut that clip out. Just take that out of the Bobcast.
Take that shit out.
That's the only edit I get to do.
Another great white.
Harley, who's your favorite white?
my favorite white?
Who's your favorite white woman? Do 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 do.
I say we're gonna be here all day then.
Do do.
That's
do.
a good question. Who is my favorite white woman?
Who's my favorite white woman?
Oh.
Wow, you stumped me on this one.
Yeah, this is. I don't really know many. Can I give you like an actor or something, like someone in a movie, a character?
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay. That might.
All right, I got it. I got it. I had to really.
Go ahead, what's the
see
name?
Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff.
Great white. Great white.
Great white.
Bhav.
I like Professor McGonagall in Harry Potter.
Well, we knew you were gonna say that one.
She's a classic.
Classic. Who's your great white woman?
Jolea Larkey. She created the picture of me and Sean. Great white woman. Love her. Amazing person.
Okay, how about this? I know a couple great white moms from my youth that I like Mrs. Piper, Mrs. Mason.
Mrs. Mason.
I like these women.
I thought you meant like
I
great
have a
white
great
moms from
white.
porn.
I have a great white teacher.
Oh yeah, okay.
I got a great white teacher.
Who's your favorite great white porn star? Go ahead.
Oh, that's cool.
I got nothing for you. I'm not even gonna lie.
I actually don't know porn stars' names like that.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
I left it like Pinky and all them. That's why I like left.
I mean, my favorite
Well,
porn
Tiana
star.
Trump.
My favorite porn star is Jada Fire. Jada, I hope you see me. I see you.
Well, she's probably sucking dick and looking at you then.
No, she's actually retired. Actually, so
Hey, she was
That doesn't mean she's still she still has OnlyFans.
you see me. I see you. Come on. If I had to do OnlyFans,
Would you marry a porn star?
no.
Would you let your lady propose to you?
Would I let my lady propose to me?
Uh-huh.
Yep, because
Yes.
she knows she better know what it's like to deal with a bad nigga.
Yes. You feel me?
She don't know what it's like to deal with a bad nigga.
You don't know what I'm going through, baby. Come
All
on.
right.
I'm only one of a kind.
Harley's a little baddie. Like,
You know what I'm
Ice
saying?
Spice.
Come on, man.
He's real poopy. Like Ice Spice.
Not real poopy. You gotta see you got a bad bitch in front of you. Come on, son.
You better know what it's like to deal with a bad nigga.
Man, I need that link.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I don't.
It has
Even,
everybody on it.
Cause there's like two people I want to see that I'm not paying. I don't want to pay.
it's
for
like
it.
the best people, or like ones that
The
are
best
purposely like leaking their shit. You know what I mean?
Ah, okay.
It's like they're not gonna be on Pornhub, but they're also gonna be on Twitter. But
Yes.
this is just
So I
congregated
kind
data.
of need to see this.
Yeah,
Because I want to see if this specific one person
All right,
that's
yo,
on there.
real talk. There's this website called The Porn Dude.
The
.com.
porn dude.
And he
I,
has-
I feel like I wouldn't want to click that because I actually feel like I'm gonna see a dude.
Nah. This guy has compiled every porn website, categorized about what types of porn websites. Like, So like the Fortune 500, Pornhub, XNX, like you know what I mean?
XNXX.
Yeah, I mean, whatever it is. Like those are my two favorites.
It's like, why you
I
got
love
that?
XNXX.
And
XNXX. So there used to be this one called Polimas, right? So Polimas used to have all like the super 4K porn.
Okay.
And like I remember one time, all right, I'm
The 4K
I'm
porn.
gonna be transparent with you guys.
Yeah,
on the Bobcast.
It's the Bobcast, man.
One time I went on to what's that porn site? On the
Bad
Pornhub.
JoJo?
On the Pornhub, they gave out free like subscriptions for a day. Like free like actual
Brazzers?
subscriptions. No, it was Pornhub. They gave out
right.
free subscriptions for
My
like
teammates, we shared a Brazzers account. That was
I
that
used
was
to-
the funniest shit ever.
My friend used to
Funniest
give
shit ever.
it. They used to put out Brazzer accounts on Twitter all the time, and we used to use those all the time. But like they gave out like free Pornhub accounts on Valentine's Day one day.
Yeah.
So one day I was like, oh shit, let me see what this is about. They had the VR porn. And I was like, I don't have a VR system, but I saw what it looked like. I just put the shit on my eyes. I was like, my hands were in my eyes and looked at it. I was like, this is very interesting. It was weird because I have a VR set, so it looked a little strange. But I was like, oh, I see how people could like this.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. And it was like 4K. It just, unfortunately, they don't have any black VR porn. It was just all white bitches.
Yeah, because you gotta
all
imagine.
They was
White
colonizing
bitches.
my dick.
Yeah. It's
Come
like,
on,
it's
man.
a weird storyline, you know. Like they're telling, and the black girls are probably uncomfortable. Like I don't want to do that, you know.
Yeah, 'cause I can't like walk to like the door and be delivered a pizza from a woman and shit.
Yeah.
You ain't want to do that.
They didn't have that. They only had one white woman that sucked your dick the whole time.
Oh,
And I couldn't feel it but they also make like the VR headsets were like a toy that works with it now.
It's too much.
it's a lot. That's a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Everything's so hypersexual now that like we need to calm it down a little bit. It's like, yo, I just want to go back to the good old days when it's like, oh, hi, how you doing? Oh, you want to fuck me? Cool.
You want to fuck me?
Yeah.
Me?
She look
Nah,
good
not
as hell.
me.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
it's literally like too much. Like I feel bad for chicks because you know, like I want to do this
might as well
joke
go
on
downtown.
stage, but like I'm afraid like people are gonna judge me. But like I'm soon to not give a fuck. You know,
I'm about to say I won't judge you.
But I've been having a little stage fright. I don't know why, but here's the joke.
It's cool. I haven't been out in a while either, but I've been busy. But I've been like, Harley does this thing where like I'm out and he'll be like, all right, you ready to go? And I'll just start doing like the stand up again. I'm like, all right, I got to figure out something out in the moment. But I've still been writing like lately. Writing
Yeah, I
jokes.
mean, don't get me wrong. I've been like editing or like working out. Like I'm not just sitting at home like crying.
So you ain't sitting out here bitching?
Yeah, but like.
All right, I guess it's my turn to use the toilet.
Go ahead, brother.
You got poop too? I say they got a swatty potty, but use that show.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to ask you about the experience when you go back, cause like, see,
I gotta see this toilet.
yeah.
No, that squatty potty was definitely like, oh shit.
You never used a squatty potty before?
I have a squatty potty.
Oh,
So like
nice.
I appreciate when people have a squatty potty. Because when you go to a bathroom and someone doesn't have a squatty potty, for being honest, sometimes you gotta grab people's trash can to put your feet on top.
When I go to my parents' house, I flip their trash can up.
I'm like, I turn on the side a little bit. I'm like, is it empty? If it's not empty, I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, my feet gotta get these little lines in it from the top of the trash
I
can.
just take the whole bag out, and I just fucking.
Some people don't put bags in their trash
and
cans.
those, I just turn it upside down, and I just fucking poop on the ground. I said, "You're an animal. I'm an animal. Fuck you."
So it's like, all right. So I'm like, all right. I put my feet up. I put my feet up on the toilet. Oh shit. All right. Oh yes, it's a great squatty potties. I feel like we should have all known about. I feel like everybody should have a squatty potty.
You know where the idea of a squatty potty came from?
No.
The third world. People in India.
Ah,
shit in the
yes.
squat.
In the
People
in the
Asia
little.
shit in the squat. You know what I mean? And I think monkeys shit in the squat. Like we're like everybody. We developed the toilet. I think in my own heart. This is just Bob history. Okay. In my own heart, I think because we started gaining so much weight, the squat became so hard. Like for the old time white people that were really indulging in riches and shit, you know, and then they had to sit down instead of doing the squat.
Well, the thing is, I feel like they made it so you could sit down, but like they should have. So there are toilets that have like a squatty potty in it. So you like they have like the when you sit down, like the feet thing come out and you put your feet up. But I feel like every toilet should have that. It just in general, like if you have that thing that comes up, like all right, literally all you have to do is lift your legs this much. And I remember watching the video for the squatty potty the first time I saw it, like the little like unicorn they use. Yeah. And it's like, oh, it moves like the little bone that's like on your thing. Yeah. And it's like, oh, your poop actually comes out all the way. Yeah. And I was like, yo, after I started using the squatty potty, I was like, yo, I don't have to go to the bathroom 2 to 3 times. I go one time and I'm chilling for like a while. If I use a regular toilet, I'm like, yo, like, and there's nothing to put my feet on. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom again, like a little bit later to get the rest of this out.
Yeah, dude, I agree. I mean, I poop like 5-6 times a day. I don't know. I'm eating too much.
I did a cleanse a few months ago.
Yeah. How do you do it? I want to do a cleanse too.
It was like a you take the pills cleanse like
he'll pill popper.
15-day gut cleanse, John. It was like the all natural 15-day gut cleanse, John.
You ain't pussy.
No, I just drift in the snow.
Oh, same. I was telling Brandon about this when we were walking up. I can't wait to find sobriety soon.
Yeah, he said he was gonna go sober. I was like, yo, look, like I couldn't do sober for the rest of my life, but like I am out of all my friends, I probably am the most sober. Yeah. But like I can get fucked up, but I'd be like the most chilling. I'm like, all right, let me just chill off of this a little bit. Niggas be fucked. We were just in Houston, right? Harley was fucked up.
I believe it.
But like Harley was fucked up, but when he tried, Harley had so much energy all the time that like when he like there was a moment where he sat there like this. And I saw him like get sad for a second, like he looked sad for a second. I was like, oh man, I'm about to get this picture of Harley. He saw my camera, he started smiling. He's like, yeah, and I was like, nigga, just be sad for a second. So I get a picture of me sad.
They could never see it.
Like literally, you see a picture of him like this. With a smile on his face, he was sad as shit. It was like a moment. It was just one moment where he's like, I feel like the whole day caught up because he was drinking for hours before I got to Houston. So he was fucked up for hours and hours.
That's not sadness. That's it's like, oh god. It's like I remember I went to the fucking young.
No, it was sadness. His face looked like, please, Lord Jesus, please stop with me.
You know what? To be honest with you, in that moment, because I know exactly what he was talking about. To be honest with you, in that moment there, I was just like, yo, I just want to eat some food and just be in my bed. Yeah. But the thing is, like, I know where I'm at, and that's just not going to happen. So that's why I was sad. I was like, that's just not going to happen for you right now. You have to stick this one out.
That's why Robin Williams killed himself. It's too much.
It is too much.
Yeah. He killed himself in the dark side of he killed himself because he found out that he was going through early Alzheimer's and dementia. Oh. And he wanted to. It basically said they feel like he killed himself before it got too bad. I see. So like he basically had that, and like his body, he had like something where his body was just starting to slow down, and his mind was starting to give up on him, and he could like. So the way his disease was, he can kind of notice the decline, but like he's not showing the decline all the way yet, but he can slightly notice it. I see. So he was basically like, I don't like this.
And he just stopped himself before
he was already depressed, so yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say he stopped himself before he could even like actually, proceed.
Man, yeah. Life is tough. I feel like, one characteristic we all share is like we're all people pleasers. You know what I mean?
And at a certain point, yeah, you always want to, yeah.
But
I agree with that.
There's too many people, and now more and more they're unpleasable.
The thing is, like, I promise you, I could give you the definitions of most words. Yeah. But it's like, all right, ask me to pronounce them. It's like, shit, hold on.
Pronounce and spelling is, the iPhone ruined us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, iPhone didn't do that for me.
I can't spell necessary for the most part.
Come on, man.
Diarrhea, that's the one I can't spell, and I have it every day.
I'm about to say DIA.
Well, you also should go back to your doctor. I know your doctor said you have diabetes.
I walk into the bathroom every day, and I consult myself every fucking day in the mirror. Hey, Dr. Bhav, how's this looking?
Diarrhea every day.
I'm wishing you the best.
I say you need some spinach in your life.
Wait, but did you answer what's the biggest problem in our country?
No.
Give it to us. What do you really think? Tell me, Brandon.
I think
not Anthony. Brandon Anthony Grant.
That is actually my full name. Wow. I think our biggest problem in this country is we're falling under another epidemic, and it's an epidemic that I don't think we'll ever get over until like we all take a big look in the mirror. Not all of us, but a lot of us, right? It's an epidemic called dick riding, right? And a lot of people are out here dick riding, and when you stop dick riding, you'll eventually start being like, hey, I can be more objective with a situation. When you're a dick rider, all you do is anything a person says, they be like, oh my gosh, this is correct.
Yes.
To give you an example, I'm not even going to use Donald Trump at the moment.
Sure.
But all Trump supporters are dick riders, right? DJ Academics. And I don't even hate DJ Academics. DJ Academics is a dick rider. Anything Drake does, he'll be like, no. I watched a clip earlier. Someone told DJ Academics that Drake doesn't give a fuck about you. He just uses you.
Oh man, I seen that same shit. I felt like I said this to you. I thought I did.
I don't know if you did or not, but I saw that clip earlier. And that someone was like, yeah, DJ Academics, Drake just uses you. And DJ, he's like, no, Drake don't use me. He don't use me. He's like, he only hits you up when you need something done for him. When you wanted tickets to the show,
Oh, I
you had
definitely
to
said
hit
this
up
to you.
21 Savage. He said Drake doesn't do anything to shout you out, do anything like that. All you're doing is just dick riding. And I was like, damn, all he is doing is dick riding Drake. He got so mad that Lil Wayne didn't get the Super Bowl. I said something the other day. I was like, Lil Wayne, I love Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Great rapper.
He's
But
an amazing rapper.
Lil Wayne, what is he going to perform at the Super Bowl that is appropriate? And I said he does have some songs that maybe fall under the appropriate train, but a lot of those songs as well fall under the Lil Wayne's main source of content is vagina.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, and then that's another form of dick ride. And so many dick riders out here, they can't be objective to say, yeah, Kendrick is possibly one of the most relevant rappers of all time right now. And people are like, oh, he's not even that. Da, 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 da. Kendrick single-handedly, unfortunate for some people, but single-handedly took down the biggest rapper we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right?
Dolo.
By himself.
Yeah.
Right? And like, within a weekend.
Oh yeah, they were both in the studio just fucking.
Yeah, and it was crazy. It was within a weekend, nuts, right? And it's like, all right,
That was the craziest week.
we saw that in one weekend. We didn't even see porn for a weekend. It was bigger than pornography, bigger than people fucking on the internet, right? So
A
it's
lot
like,
of things are better than two people fucking on the internet.
but I'm saying like, but like dick riding will make things seem like things are not as significant as they are, right? So if people just stop riding dick for 5 seconds, right? We could find a middle ground where you could be a little bit more objective in situations. We could be like, hey, I'm not the biggest Donald Trump fan, but he may have said something in that moment that was right, or I'm not the biggest Biden or Kamala fan, right?
Right.
But they said something I agree with, right? Donald Trump is like, oh, Donald Trump has said a bunch of things that don't make any sense. Kamala Harris, you may not like her because of policies that happened before.
Or because she's a woman.
Yeah, or she's a woman. Or people be like, oh, she was a prosecutor and she locked up X, Y, and Z.
That's why I didn't like her.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. As a black man,
Yeah.
she did her job.
Yeah, she did.
And unfortunately, it might not have been a job you liked. But at the same time, if your job is to prosecute people, you're supposed to prosecute people. And like, she's not the person creating sentences, but like at the same time, she has to prosecute people as the prosecutor, right? So
Yo,
you
real
can't
talk. I agree. Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
can't. I
like-
can't be mad at you for doing. It's like me being mad at the waiter, right? Because they didn't do X, Y, and Z that I wanted.
Yeah.
But their job is to wait on me in that certain way, right?
Yeah.
So
no,
I can't be mad at you because you did your job
Yeah.
and like you held up the standard that your job sets for you to have, right?
Exactly. No,
Because
I
if you
agree.
didn't do your job, you'd be fired. Mm-hmm. And if she didn't do her job, she wouldn't be able to run for president right now.
Yeah.
Correct.
I mean, she'd be able to run, but people be like, you're a loser. You don't do your job
Yeah,
well.
you're corrupt.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes.
like,
Corrupt.
unfortunately, yes, that was her job, and but she has to do her job in the way she has to do her job.
Yeah, dude, I was upset that she was putting black and other colored people in prison, but then I remembered every time I was in court, I committed those crimes. We are not. You know what? We're not innocent.
Not everybody's innocent. If someone was innocent and they didn't do the crime, I can see why you'd be upset. But at the same time, her job is to prove that you weren't innocent. Like it's not like her job to be like, oh my God, this person's innocent. She's not looking for evidence to find that you're innocent because her job is to prove her point. So if someone's job is to prove their point, it's like, yo, I can't be upset that your job was to prove your point. I can be upset that the outcome, but it wasn't your job to prove that you were wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
If anything, listen, man, she just good at her shit.
I'm not
it
a
just
Kamala
so
dick
happens
rider.
it's
I'll
like
never be
everybody just
exactly
colored.
I'll never be a Kamala dick rider. I like Kamala Harris. I've always actually liked Kamala Harris when I first saw her debate Joe Biden. And she was like, I was that little girl. And I was like, damn, if she had capitalized off that properly, she probably would have been the better candidate for president at that time. No. But then they were like, oh, we had to run with Joe Biden. Whatever. But
Joseph?
Yeah.
That's why I really liked about her. I was like, yo, that I was that little girl because it's relatable.
Oh, yeah. No, they fucked up. They fucked up by not first doing Bernie Sanders, I think. You know, they brought fucking Hillary into that jazz. I know they wanted a woman president so bad that they were like...
Nah, man. Bernie should have had that.
Bernie probably would have won that.
Yeah, Bernie versus Trump. I believe Bernie had it.
But we need to stop having old people run for president as well.
Too,
That's also what's wrong with the country. We need to... if you could run... People in this country, if you were born in this country, you can run for president at 35. We need to start finding 35-year-olds that will start running for president.
That's the key problem.
But I think like with that, you saying that, I think it's
I'll be 35 in 4 years.
I think there's like so many gatekeepers that don't allow like youthful like dudes to like actually run for those presidential.
Yeah, but I think what the difference is now we're starting to see things where people are like starting to break down gates, right? So
yes, you're correct.
I think eventually we'll start seeing more younger people running. I think the main thing that's been good about like social media in a way is that we're starting to see people's like flaws, right? So you'll be like, yeah, I did say that at one point. Like I'm not gonna say my merch idea, but I always say like, I say things. I said this when I was at a certain point in my life, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I said this. I was just young. I said the wild shit when I was young, but I'm just tweeting the tweet because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm having fun. Whatever. I wasn't thinking of the consequence at the time. I got older. I grew. So if you look at everything I said in my past as everything that I'm doing in my future, it's irrelevant. It's like when people say racist shit in their past, I was like, well, I have a hobby where I go look up people's nigga tweets. Yeah. I look up your nigga tweets and I'll be like, all right. And I also pay attention to people's actions of the now. I'll be like, are you still doing these type of things now? You could have said things in the past, but are you still doing these things now? Right? So if you're a person that did things in the past, I'm like, all right, a person could say the N-word in the past because they were young, whatever. You might have tweeted a rap lyric, and I get that. It's wrong, but at the time you were trying to just flow with the times.
Yeah, man, you young and dumb. It's
but
okay.
As you get older, as long as you're not doing these same things, when we get older, we're trying to make sure we don't make the same mistakes.
I agree. But in politics sometimes, I think as I try to look at it as in such a macro picture, I think in this country there's things called old money. And old money will always drive certain agendas. And, like some people, maybe like Jay-Z or Kevin Hart, have amounted so much wealth that they can make a dent kind of into old money. But man, we're talking like my boy has a house somewhere like on this lake in Georgia, and we were like his parents, like his grandparents were like great grandparents, like 100-year lease on this piece of property, right? And it was like we like went past this one house, and I was like, what the fuck? It was like 8 mansions in one. Right? And it was like, imagine like 12 boats, 15 jet skis, like you and all your cousins to just go out on jet skis. I was like, who owns this? And he was like, Salt? Like Morton Salt? Like that fucking salt.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
He's like, that's that.
What?
So now, think about this, like these people that are not loud, right? There's certain amount of money that's loud. I would say like 1 million to maybe 50 million. But Dubai motherfuckers, they're not
Quiet.
They're not loud, and you know what I mean. So it's like more in salt, sugar, commodities like wood, companies that like take like like on the side of buildings, scaffolding. Like those are trash. These are like mafia companies, dude, and they're like,
You know what's crazy, right? If you look at Jay-Z, right?
yeah.
Jay-Z used to do a lot of interviews. Well, when he was young,
He used to. I was about to say when he used to be younger.
He used to do a lot of interviews. Went up in money. Did less interviews.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's a billionaire. When's the last time you see Jay-Z video interview?
That was
Drink. It was Rap Radar.
I was about to say yeah.
Rap Radar was 6 years ago.
No. What was the other interview with the dude from
David Letterman?
not Letterman, fucking Def Jam. What's the bull name?
The bald guy that owns it.
It was like he did it in his apartment or some type of shit where it's like very white and everything. I think that was like maybe 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Bald from Def Jam?
No, not bald. Well, he said bald. I didn't say bald.
From Def Jam?
I believe he's from Def Jam. White bull, white guy.
Rick Rubin?
Is it Rick Rubin?
I mean, that's like a
Rick Rubin. He didn't do an interview with Rick Rubin 4 years. You might have saw it 4 years ago, but it's not 4 years ago.
That's like Meek Mill's lawyer, right?
No,
That's Mike Rubin.
Mike Rubin.
Mike Rubin is the dude who's on the Sixers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Well then, no. But then,
Jay-Z
Jay-Z
you guys
had-
ever seen that Jay-Z interview where he's getting interviewed and there's a girl here and another girl eating
Get
him
it?
out? or
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what he had. That's when he had 1 million to 50 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like that is a crazy interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting interviewed by Uncle Luke. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
I might
Uncle Luke.
have been in the process, and then I got to get Jay-Z out.
He's like, wow, this interview's so crazy. Oh,
yeah. I don't feel comfortable while Jay-Z is
it's
here,
like,
you know?
let's
go to the hub.
let's go to the hub, please.
Let's get rid of my fucking, big boss Jay-Z here. All right, guys. Well,
He said
guys, this has
dinner.
been
I came from
this has
straight
been
from
Harley,
work.
he said dinner. It is 11:45.
I came
Nigga.
straight from work.
Nigga,
I'm
eat
going
some-
to eat food.
Eat some sleep, nigga.
Fuck you and your sleep, bro. I at least need at least one bite. I typically don't eat late, but like, listen, if I didn't eat anything, listen, I've been drinking beverages.
Yeah, you have to eat a little bit.
Yeah, just a little
You don't
bit,
get
man.
hungover. You're iron stomach. You said.
I don't get hangovers, but I would
I
like to
do
eat
don't
something.
get hangovers. That means you do.
I do not. How you gonna tell me about my fucking body?
You said I do.
Can you just let me slur words just a little bit? Because I'm just a little drunk, just a little bit. Can you not be a fucking English major for like 5 seconds?
He said
Are
this-
you really an English major?
No.
No, yeah, you went to fucking audio engineering school.
I went to Temple for communications, and then audio engineering fell under it. But also I went to Monco first, which is like the community college, and I went there directly for audio engineering, and I only went there so I could learn everything I didn't know. But while I was there, I took the studios over for the whole year.
Yeah.
So I would record other people's mixtapes and shit while I would go to class. I would go to class for an hour a day, and then for the rest of the time, I would record people's mixtapes and shit, so I could get better at audio engineering. And now I got it.
So you have actually, all right. We're just gonna continue this podcast.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't give a fuck. You have like such a great network. You recorded all these guys' fucking mixtapes, and some of them are still hustling. Like these are great guests to have.
Oh, I have like writing credits for like actual actual albums, and I work with a lot. I work with a lot of artists, and like still to this day, and like I.
Well, I don't think you want to gaslight them in the sense I don't know. Like I had one rapper on here. It became really weird after we got high because comedians were like we try to be truthful. Sometimes they hide behind a persona. So like I don't know if you were producing like the right lyrics for him or like if it will upset him if you're like I gross wrote for this guy.
No. Like I wrote like. So I wrote like hooks and shit. I write hooks and shit for people sometimes. So like, I've written like my biggest.
That's so sexy. Wait, let's just hold on. You just write choruses like that?
Sometimes I don't really like when I used to rap. I don't write shit down like that much anymore.
Oh man, shut up.
I'm just
Shut up.
It's the same way I write jokes. I write a bullet point and then I wrote.
I'm sick of this man talking.
I want you to know, choruses sometimes can catch my vibe, but no man telling me a joke will ever kind of make me feel like, you know, sure, you'll make me laugh. But there's sometimes a chorus. I don't care what type of music, but some choruses, I'm like, oh.
No, yeah, it'll definitely touch you.
So my biggest credit that I wrote was
Bro, you
because
gay?
the project didn't come out, but the biggest credit I have is I wrote on the soundtrack for the Tupac movie.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so that's my biggest credit. Like besides other artists I did stuff for.
Yeah, you're like so deep in the music scene, dude.
I've been in every scene possible in Philadelphia and all over. I've been like, if there's something you think I've done it. Besides have gay sex.
Yeah, well, we're about to go have some gay sex.
No, we're not.
Right
No, we're
now.
not.
I was about
No,
to
we're
say
not.
he's gonna have some gay sex.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Harley bite. I'm not.
I don't.
Harley and I are about
know.
to fuck Brandon.
Whoa. We ain't doing none of that. No come see, come sa. No, none of that. No, sir. No.
I'm just kidding. I don't know why. We had such a great podcast. I don't know why. Bhav, cut that part out too.
Please.
Said he's gonna have some gay sex.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
All right, brothers. Let's cheers on this. We can just keep running this on. But I wanna rip one. You know what I mean? While you guys are still chilling here. Tell them deuces. Deuces.